Welcome back. All systems prepared.
Hello, hello, hello. How you doing? Welcome to GametechUK. A lovely Sunday evening elite stream. What could be better to end the weekend, but with an elite stream? We're going to get ACS in today. We are going to be doing a few more passenger missions. Now this is a step to something bigger. We're not just doing passenger missions. We are on our way to getting a big exploration ship, so we can really start exploring, and then we're going to move on to combat. But that is our stepping stone. Let me make sure that you can all hear me. Yes, you can. Right, let's get ACRs in. Let's get him in. Let's get him in. Hello, hello. How you doing?
There we go.
I went into the music room with you, didn't I? Yeah, all good, mate. All good. How are you?
Yeah.
How was your weekend, most importantly?
It was fine. Your own?
Yeah, excellent. Yeah, like I said, awesome Sunday evening stream. What could be better on a Sunday? I think without fail, it's got to be elite on a Sunday evening to finish the week off, isn't it? And get ready for the week ahead.
I think watching you play Couple Space Program would still be a close second. But...
It's a bit of a weird one. Is it? I read that it can be quite a serious game, but it can also be a bit of a mess about sort of comedy game as well.
Yeah, it can be. It has its own sense of humor. It's more that you have. Well, it is adapted for gameplay purposes. It does prioritize gameplay over realism, but it's probably the most realistic rocket simulator that's commonly known.
See, when you say the words realistic rocket simulator, I'm like, oh god, do I really need to be getting into this?
Do
people really want to see
gameplay over actual realism? That's one thing. The second thing is, they also have their own sense of humor.
Yeah. Do people really want to see me being handheld for a brand new game, though? I think this one might kill them.
Probably want to see you struggle on your own first, and then be handheld.
Yeah, exactly.
The biggest question to ask you seriously is, how do you enjoy games that are partially focused on expressing your creativity?
Yeah, love that. I'm a creative person. That's why I'm here, isn't it? You know, yeah, love that.
Yeah, but in that regard, in that case, a game like Kerbal Space Program could really be up your alley because you do get to build your own rockets, you get to be creative, you get to try out what works, what doesn't. You know, some people do serious stuff, rebuild Apollo missions, build efficient rockets, try to achieve stuff. Other people just mess about. I've seen gifs of trebuchets being built.
Yeah.
Or even a person who somehow built an entire Star Destroyer.
Oh, right. Oh, nice. Right. Let's say hello to all our lovely early birds, and you are lovely guys. You really are. I am useless at this game. And that is not me saying that, although it should be. That is someone's name. How you doing? Hello, Ross. Acius, of course. Hello, Looney. Yabo. And Camo, how you doing? Ministry of Arguments, Mickle. Awesome. Yeah, if you guys want to see me play Kerbal Space Program, sod it. I mean, I'll buy it. You know I will. You know I will. Right, back to the stream. We are doing some more passenger missions tonight, aren't we? I've got 12 million at the moment. Now, we're going to try and boost that up a little bit. Now, what ship are you saying that we're going to go for next? Because I know there was a couple of... It was like, we go for the big boy and wait, or do we do a stepping stone to get there, wasn't it?
Well, for exploration, I am still a very fervent advocate of getting you the Diamondback first.
Yeah.
I'm then looking towards other things because getting you the big boy or the stepping stone, I think that's better for both combat and passenger missions in this regard.
Yeah.
That debate.
Yeah.
Well, for passenger missions, your dolphin is the stepping stone. For combat, it would be a Viper as a stepping stone or a Vulture as a big boy.
Combat is coming. Yeah. There's no doubt there's combat coming, isn't it? It's just that we want to go on a couple of long exploration
you are
trips
wing and fight,
well.
by the way.
Yes.
Yeah. Just to get started with exploration, the Diamondback should be an excellent ship. It should also be quite in your price range. I mean, yes, we could try and work up to what's it called, to the Asp Explorer.
Yeah.
But I feel that the Diamondback is giving you quite a run for your money for exploration these days, especially since the 2.3
update was that? Sorry, you broke up.
Yeah, the 2.3 update buffed the Diamondback Explorer by making it by reducing its mass, so it jumps a lot further now. It's actually the second farthest jumping ship in the game now.
All right. I'm getting into the dolphin now, aren't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
You want to do passenger missions tonight, I believe. So.
Yes. Yeah, we'll do some more of that. I think it's.
How much money do you have, by the way?
12 mil, just coming up my way to 13 mil.
All right, let's get you onto 13, maybe 14 mil. Well, passenger missions is going to be way above that anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And then we can look into getting you that Diamondback. If you want to save up to about 30 mil, I'd wager we could get you an Asp. Yeah. But I'm not sure if that really has the benefits besides...
Yeah, exactly. But the Diamondback sounds awesome, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the biggest thing that the Asp has in its advantage is being able to fit a bigger fuel scoop.
All right.
And having better internals in general, but it's... I think the Diamondback would be a good enough ship.
Let's do it. I say so. If we can do a few passenger missions, and then maybe towards the end of this stream, we can start shopping and getting some basics, can't we?
Yeah. Speaking of passenger missions, I wanted to check the mission board real quickly for Haley Ramirez with the Guardians of Tradition.
Guardians of Tradition. No, I haven't got anyone in there. No.
All right, because I've got a bunch, including one Haley Ramirez.
No, I've got one in the Ganjin. Oh, they're Mafia, so that's going to be there's one for 3.7 mil.
Not necessarily
unfazed by danger, laid back, low value target, secretive. He just doesn't want to be scanned. Criminal. If scanned by an authority, you will be attacked. Indifferent to illegal actions. Okay.
I don't see that one there for some reason.
Oh, okay. That's in the Naganja Silver Mafia.
Yeah. What's that one called?
He is Gerard.
Well, I don't see Gerard with the Silver Mafia on my screen.
All right, that's a weird one. He's the second one down for me.
Yeah, we are in the same group. We are both in the Ganjin and Flag Station, so...
Weird, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, for me, yeah, I had 8.3 million on that one I mentioned, Ramirez.
Hello, totally.
I'm reloading my mission board. Maybe it's...
Yeah. See if you can get that Gerard one. 3.7. I mean, and that's only in Sheng as well.
Yeah, I had 8.7. Then again, that's a criminal wanted, so...
Yes, They're trying to name my next ship before I've even got it.
That's actually a good thing. I mean, last time we were struggling with the name.
I know, I did struggle, but we come up with a wanker tanker, which is pretty awesome.
I still see Haley Ramirez as one of the first ones.
What, in Guardians of Tradition?
Yeah.
I haven't got that. No.
Yeah, I do have a bit more reputation with them, so that could explain it. If you scroll down with unavailable missions.
Well, in Guardians, I've only got requirements not met, so I won't be able to do that.
Yeah, look at the Guardians. Look at those requirements not met. Do you see Haley Ramirez there?
No.
Aileen Kennedy?
In Guardians of Tradition, no. I've got Cleo, Gabriel, in Italia.
I don't get why we have such different...
Yeah. Yabo was hinting towards getting a vulture. Well, when we get on with combat, you never know. Shall I come back?
It is spot. The vulture need for combat would be a brilliant ship. It's more that we need to see how much money you have. Sooner go with an Orca first, so you actually have a really big moneymaker on your team. So that vulture will follow quickly after that.
I've got Revolutionary Naganja 3. I've got Palmer Kramer, that's 1.2. That's going to Sheng. So if we're going now, I could also do that 3.4 one.
I'm going to leave the game and relog into the private group.
Yeah, cool.
Because I don't see.
Shall I stay here?
Yeah, stay there. It's maybe that reloads the missions for me to match with yours because I'm not seeing any of the ones that you have.
Yeah, because I fancy this one 3.7 mil. I mean, that ain't bad for a passenger mission, is it?
Indeed. Well, I had one for 8.3, but if it doesn't work out, I'll check the launch and we'll look for similar destinations.
Yeah.
Because that could be a way to go about it. I mean, you had a couple going to Chang. I had a couple going to Chang.
Yeah. Hello, Arian. How you doing, mate? How you doing?
It's Arian. Hello. I sent him a little song today.
You sent him a song?
Arian,
I love you.
Not that kind of song.
Oh, right, yeah.
Actually, it was the sort of song that fits our political affiliations in the game.
Oh, right, okay.
Oh, now I'm actually... now I see Palmer Kramer.
Who do you see?
Now Gerard? I see Palmer Kramer with the Revolutionaries, and you said Jared, right?
As in Silver Mafia.
Yeah. He's a criminal, though.
Yeah.
3 destinations, including one that's 400 light years away. Sent you another wingman fight, by the way. Because...
What are you thinking of Gerard, then? Is that just a step too far, is it?
I think the risks are maybe a bit too high. I mean, he pays well, but he is paying well for a good reason.
Yeah.
If you look at the Naganjin Industries, there is one for 3.6 million. Briar Rogers.
I'm only getting 2.8 on him. Brian Rogers Seeks Sightseeing Adventure. Pictovol.
Yeah.
I'm only getting 2.8.
I got 3.6, but you have a lower exploration rank.
Okay. So, transport rich tourists to Pictovol Visitor Beacon and Naganjin Visitor Beacon. Well, that looks alright, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's 2 stops. They are rich passengers, so...
Yeah. Hello, Digital. Hello, Sleepy. How you doing? Thanks to everyone coming in. Should we go with that?
Let's add that one at least.
Yeah, let me just write that down. So we're going to Pictovol, because we'll do a couple of these, won't we? At the same time, like we did the other day. Ngardin. Right, pick cabin.
Yep.
You're going in.
Actually, if you go to the once you have that one, I see another one to Pictovol in the HIP 109642 transport group.
109642.
Oh, that's a criminal mastermind.
Okay, criminal mastermind. Is he spin round on his chair? Hello, Jules. How you doing? Hello, MV. Thank you, lads, for coming in. Appreciate that.
There's a couple there that want to go to Chang as well.
Okay.
Two. If you see them, one of them is Rainier Hicks.
I've got one
the
here
other one...
actually, which is in the Naganjin Silver Mafia, going to Pictoval as well, and that's just under a mil. And he's general, transport general to Pictoval Visitor Beacon. Well, he's going to exactly the same place, isn't he? Unfazed by danger.
You don't want to be scanned with him on board, but yeah, we can do.
Secretive, being scanned will greatly reduce passenger satisfaction. He's law-abiding, high-value target. Shall I take him? Because that's going to exactly the same place.
Yeah, let's add him.
Yeah.
I am still... if you go to the transport group...
Yeah.
There's two that go to Chang. So you might be able to add one or two of those to your...
what are they called? I've got Diego and Marvin for that one.
Alright, I got Jamal and Rainier.
And that was in... What one was that? The Industries?
No, that's in the transport group.
Yeah, no, Diego and Marvin. Yeah. Exactly, Jules. That's what we're doing tonight. Sunday evening. What better to just relax, have a chat with Asius, have a chat with you guys, and just do some passenger missions and rank up the old money to get exploration ship. That's what we're doing. Ministry of Arguments. Yeah, so yeah,
those two
cool.
are probably unavailable to you then due to reputation or whatnot. Jamal and Rainier. Are they in your requirements not met?
I have got one to Chang, which is 1.2. So if you want to go there, I can go with this one, Palmer Kramer.
All right.
And that's a rebel leader.
Yeah, they are wanted though. So.
Yeah, they are. So we could risk. So in this sort of situation, if we have two sort of missions that aren't that bad, and one that's like high risk. Does that mean does the risk to us mean that we're going to get attacked? Is that what it is?
Well, we already have a general who doesn't like being scanned.
Yeah.
So in that regard, it's a or we can take the. You could take the rebel leader as well.
Yeah.
Where else does that one want to go? By the way, because I've got two here that want to go to Chang. One of them just goes to Chang. The other one wants a second location.
Well, this is two. This is Chang Visitor Beacon and HIP 22395 Visitor Beacon.
All right, mine wants to go to Glee's 3258.
Yeah, well, we can make a detour.
Sure. It's more that, with these wanted things, especially with wanted ones on board, you want to spend as little time as possible hanging around the beacons.
Yes, okay.
You want to go into Supercruise as quickly as possible again.
Yeah,
Because otherwise, authorities might jump in.
Well, we've got two now. One going to the same beacon, so...
Yeah, I'm going to actually pick a fourth one up there, so that just goes to Chang.
Okay.
So that just fills up my hold quite nicely.
But I'm not going to Chang, am I?
You didn't pick the Chang one?
No, the Chang one was...
That's
a rebel leader. That's a rebel leader. Palmer Kramer.
Yeah.
I can take it. It's not a problem.
Indeed.
But yeah, so shall I take that one? At least I'm going to Chang Visitor Beacon and HIP 22395 Visitor Beacon.
All right. Yeah, well, you're going to have to smuggle the general around anyways. Biggest downside here is if you get caught with the rebel leader, the general might get double unhappy because you'll get a fine for carrying a criminal. The general is law-abiding, so...
Oh, okay. Well, what do you think? Should I take this? What will that affect my ongoing ranks terribly? So say I'm already going to these anyway, and you know I love a journey. Is it gonna?
Assuming everything goes right, it will just net your profit. Assuming you get scanned by authorities, and get a fine as a result, you might lose your general on top of any unhappiness with the thing and any fines you get.
Yeah.
So yeah, it increases the risk slightly. Especially compared to the general mission. Quick question: is the rebel leader worth nearly as much as the general guy?
That's 1.2. How can I tell what that is in transactions?
I have that guy. Oh, the general is worth less. In my thing.
How do I get the value? Oh, yeah, less than a mil. So he's actually worth more.
then go with that guy, because that's not a factor. I mean,
double,
what would be worth worse to lose?
Yeah.
I mean, if the general was worth way more, then go with the general. But in this case, the general's worth less, so you might as well take the more profitable mission and risk losing the general.
Exactly. Well, that's what I'm going to do. So let me just write this down. HIP 22395. Visit beacon. It's all written down, guys. Here we go. Pick cabin.
One thing to keep in mind: if one of your passengers wants you to kill anybody, that means you have somebody on your tail who will dock you through several systems.
Okay.
So you will get interdicted in that case. You are going to want to be quick around the visitor beacons if you don't get interdicted, because that's going to be a problem otherwise.
Okay. Totally dead. Used to love taking passenger missions in the original Elite, making them pay in advance and then space them halfway through the journey. All right. Yeah, they don't pay in advance in this one, do they?
No, they don't.
No.
I think they've learned their lesson.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Are we going to Picterville first?
Yeah. I'm going to engage my navlock to you. Still, I want to get out of the station and on my way.
Hang on. PICTAVUL, isn't it? Yes.
Yeah.
Right, let's go.
I'm going out of the station. I'm going into Supercruise before making the actual jump to the next one. I advise you to do the same, because we kind of want to get into Supercruise as soon as possible.
Retract landing gear.
Gear coming up.
Alright, I'm actually going to leave the station quietly.
Yes.
As in with silent running on.
Alright, see, I've never done that, have I?
It's more that I don't want to get scanned on the way out.
And prepare for jump.
The thing is, with silent running, your heat is going to build up, so you're going to want to dump a heat sink before... this sound is new. The ship is really loud in silent running, as in...
Alright.
When its heat runs up, it starts to buzz. Really tense sound.
Yabo says, tell ACS that I'm checking out HR 490 to confirm its content. Nice one. Oh, I do want to land. I said I was in private chat with you earlier. I do want to check out these stations on the asteroids. You know, I do like the look of that.
Mm-hmm.
That looks really cool. Well, thank you to everyone for joining so promptly. That is absolutely awesome. You know what I'm going to ask you. 30 people watching, would you leave a little cheeky like? It does help. Get us out into more people. I've put the thumbnail as like PlayStation 4. Come and join our community. Let's get some new people in here.
This time with Elite on PC, just to make sure there's no confusion like last time.
Yes, because I did read it back myself, and I was like, oh, hang on a minute. Does this actually sound like I'm on the PlayStation 4 version? So I did. I'm not into clickbait or anything like that. So I did put that in brackets, as you saw. Now, over on the right there on my HUD, I've got illegal passenger. Is that just telling me that I've got an illegal passenger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's if you had illegal cargo, it would say the same. It's basically warning you, hey, if you get scanned in this system...
Yeah, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Hello, Victor. Thinking of getting this on the PlayStation 4? Well, I definitely advise it, mate. I absolutely love it. Absolutely.
There's the giveaway that's still going. So.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, I was just about to say that, Victor. Actually, if you are thinking about it, if you click the top eye in the top left of this window, no, top right of this window, you'll see I'm doing a little giveaway for the PlayStation 4 version. So yeah, if you want to go and click that, you're welcome to join that. Hello, Manuel. How can you play online? Are the servers on already? No, this is PC. It does say in the description PC in brackets. What I'm saying is, you lovely PlayStation 4 potential community members, come and join my community. That's what I'm saying there, Manuel. Yeah, so sorry if you misread that. Hello, Chesswolf. How you doing? No, just explain that, Chesswolf. Oh look, even Scarab's going. Oh wait, PlayStation 4? No, no. Hello, Manuel. How you doing? Right, let's. We want to go to the Pictoval visitor beacon. No, there is no. No, come on, there is no clickbait. It's not clickbait. It's not. I'm saying, you lovely guys that might be buying this on the PlayStation 4, come and see what it's all about. You know.
Come and join his Discord community
Come
where
and
you
join
can
Discord.
talk to.
Exactly.
You can talk to some awesome people there who mostly play it on the PC, but
same game, isn't it?
You can get to exactly same game. Everything, or at least nearly everything, should translate over right well, or quite well. I'd say the biggest thing that's not going to translate over is default hotkeys.
Oh, yeah.
No, I know, Scarab. I know. I'm saying potential PlayStation 4 community members, come and join my community. Ministry, hello, Victor. Thank you for subbing, mate. I appreciate that. Ministry, you probably saw that I put. I posted a little. I posted an article earlier that said, yeah, in October, Xbox and PC are going to be able to play together, right? There was a full article, and I posted it on the Discord, and then at the bottom, it said, "Oh, we spoke to them actually after writing this article, and they said no, it's not going to happen." I was like, "Oh, for God's sake!" I quickly went back to the Discord and actually deleted it. I was like, "For God's sake!" Yeah, no, thank you, Chess, mate. Appreciate that.
We might actually want to set a course for Chang right away.
Oh, what? While we're doing it?
Yeah, while we're flying in here.
Yeah.
Because we want to spend as little time as possible at the beacon with the general on board and you with the rebel. So as long as we have a route to Chang, we can figure out the exact details of where to go next while we're flying in Chang. Yeah. It's more that.
No, Scarab. No, it's not. It's not. It's not clickbait. Honestly, it's not. It's not out yet, so how can I be playing it?
Scarab is a troll pirate. We all
exactly. Yeah. Oh, you did read it though, Ministry. Did you read that? They'd said at the end, "Oh, forget everything we've just said." They said they're not doing it. How annoying. Yeah, that was annoying. I thought, oh, lovely. So that means the PlayStation's got to come next, doesn't it? But it's just, there's clickbait. There's clickbait for you. This looks pretty behind the target, doesn't it? Yes, Zoran, it is PC. It is. Yeah, it says in brackets on the description there. Hello, Cal. Buying it on the 27th. Never played before. Well, you're in the right place, mate. You know, because I've only been playing for a couple of months now, Lau. And, yeah, exactly, yes. Cameron as well. Nice one. Never played it before. You're in for a treat, mate. You're in for a treat. Hopefully you've come to the right place. Feel free to subscribe. We've got a lot of decent people in our community here. A lot of decent people with a lot of knowledge as well. I think, pretty much between us all now, not me, but you know, the people in the chat and the people in the Discord.
Even you now, Jason.
Even me a little bit, but I'm not going to admit that, am I? There's pretty much, you've got everything you need to know about this game, don't you? It's awesome, really, you know.
Yeah, as far as you being new goes, a couple of months, I had a look at your. I came across the YouTube channel earlier today, and I think the first streams were from just over a month ago. So
yeah, that's not bad, is it?
Indeed.
But that is all. That is all with your help. There's no doubt about that. Actually, if you are watching this and you're thinking of getting it on the PlayStation, I have actually got a giveaway. Thank you, Lel, for subbing, mate. There's a giveaway on my channel. Click the top right of this window. There's an eye up there, and there's a 3-minute video to watch. It's a genuine giveaway. It's out of my own pocket. It's PlayStation 4 Elite with Horizons. Feel free to watch that. You have to be subbed. There's a couple of rules in there, but go and watch that video. Don't forget to come back. I'm approaching this too slowly.
I think you are, yeah. I'm almost there.
I'm excited for the PlayStation 4 release. I'm excited. I think it's going to be great for it. I really do.
Oh dear.
You scanned that, didn't you? Enemy operatives are caught up with me. Time for you to earn your wages and destroy them. What, with my mining laser? I haven't even got that, have I?
No.
Oh, God.
This means just run away.
Oh, nearly bloody run into it. Oh, that's...
I'm having some issues, but yeah, this means you are going to want to scan that thing and jump to the next system.
Yeah.
I will, or at least go to Supercruise as soon as possible.
Go to Supercruise. Go to Supercruise.
I need to unlock because it's doing the thing again where with a wing lock it's dropping me on the other side of the planet. Which is an extremely annoying bug.
Go to Supercruise. Why is,
Supercruise
I was going to say, why is my bitch not doing it? 1 day, 2 hours, 23 minutes until until it releases. Nice one. So if I go next system en route, that is Sheng, isn't it? Because we set it, didn't we? Yeah.
Not sure how far off Chang is, but two jumps.
Two jumps, yeah. What about Naganjin? Is that after the Sheng? Because I've got another one, haven't I? Naganjin.
Yeah, that's after Chang.
Okay, yeah.
Naganjin.
Cool. Thanks, Garen.
And I think we have another one as well after Chang.
Yeah, yeah. HR 22395. No, I haven't, Sleepy. It's going to be awkward, isn't it? I'm just going to do exactly what I'm told.
By the way, is your next target going to be Arab? Yeah, you're in Arabu.
Yeah. Yeah, my next one is Sheng.
Alright, I'm on my way there. Shang is ice geysers, right?
No, it's a visitor beacon.
Alright, that's even easier.
Looking forward to playing Elite Dangerous on my PS4 Pro. Oh, it'd be awesome, wouldn't it, Tor? Awesome. They've actually said, hello Chris, how you doing? They've actually said there's not going to be 4K patch. The 4K Pro version isn't going to, the PlayStation 4 isn't going to be in 4K, which is a bit disappointing. They said maybe afterwards. The only one that's getting the 4K patch is the Xbox X.
I'll be sure to do your scans here, by the way.
Yes, yeah, I'm doing that, yeah. I don't know why people are repeating each other's messages, but it's all good. Got a message.
Input message now.
Get off.
Keep an eye on your in-game chat as well, by the way. If the guy pursuing you is going after you, it will show up there.
Yeah. 6A. Yes, maybe, Tor. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Actually, it's... Is it 6A we've got to go to? He's just said it's in my nav panel, and the one with the little world icon, the mission icon, is 6A.
Then that's where we need to go.
Yeah. Cameron and Tor, is that the same... is that the same account? Is that why it's repeating?
I'm not sure.
My HOTUS 4 is ready. Yeah, I bet, Tor. It's going to be awesome. What HOTUS have you got, mate? Thrustmaster, I hope. Just going to look here. It says Sheng Visitor Beacon. Doesn't say anything about... Oh, Sheng 6A. Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
I'm still on my way.
Yeah, probably. Yeah,
it's just in behind, but
that would be for aces. Does anyone know if there's a way of finding out what materials and data you have without going into the game? Probably not without going into the game. Surely.
Not well. Actually, there is.
Yeah.
If you have an Inara account, update your or upload your latest log to Inara, and you can check it out on Inara.
Alright, okay.
If you do not have an Inara account, make an Inara account, upload your log to Inara, and it will update the stuff for you based on what's in the log.
Totally
I'm not sure if the logs can be read directly, but it's it can be a really useful way to do it. Thing is, you're going to need to have access to the computer that has Elite on it to be able to update it. You're going to have to manually upload your log until they get the API up and running, and I'm not sure if that's up and running yet.
Thanks for subbing, Chris. And yeah, you're right, it looks great anyway, of course, yeah. Forget the version without Season Pass. How much am I missing out on at the gate? I'll be a new player. Well, basically you won't be able to land on planets. You won't be able to do the engineering part of the game. Many extras other than that, but they're the basic ones. You want to be able to land on planets. Get it all, Victor. Get it all. Enter my giveaway.
The way I put it usually is, you know, Horizons is definitely worthwhile, especially engineers add quite a bit to your game.
Yes.
Your biggest reason to not do the Horizons, to not get Horizons, is if you're absolutely unsure about whether the game is for you and you want to save a bit of money, or if you're really strapped for cash at the moment.
Yeah.
At least on the console. I mean, on the PC, it could also be that your PC might not be able of running Horizons, but it might be capable of running the base game. Could be another reason. But on PS4, you're not going to be running into that problem. So in that regard, it's really down to your budget and how sure you are about whether or not this game is for you.
Yeah.
But if you're sure you want this game, Horizons is worth the investment.
Actually, Victor, I've just seen your comment. You have entered the giveaway, haven't you? Which is awesome. That'll be a week after launch. It's not done on launch. That'll be a week after launch, while we're still getting potential players in. So are we going down in the glide then? This visit beacon is actually on the planet, isn't it?
Oh yeah, in that case, yeah, we are going to glide down.
If just a question then, if you didn't have Horizons, could you do this mission even though it's gliding? Could you do it?
No.
Really?
Because gliding is part of the planetary landings.
So yeah, Victor, if you wanted to do this particular mission, you would wrongly be priced out of it. You wouldn't be able to do it.
Thing is with Horizons, this mission, if you don't have Horizons, this mission will not show up in your available missions.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
But yeah, that's another advantage of Horizons. Horizons does give you more missions, more potential earnings as a result. Engineers are maybe even or are extremely powerful to the point where people like Commander Plater are fine with sharing money exploits, but not engineering exploits, because flying in an Anaconda or a Cutter isn't going to matter nearly as much as flying in an engineered ship, even PvP.
Yeah.
In a way, it's right. I mean, a Cutter, even without engineering, you can get a pretty good shield on there, 3k megajoules or something. Really good shield for those who don't play Elite.
Yeah.
A Sidewinder with engineered mines, with Cascade Mines, for example, which is an engineering update, could just wreck the shield generator, bypassing the shields completely.
I'm not making that mistake again. It's on the other side of the planet. Oh, I'm on fire tonight. What's the mission you're doing? We're doing passenger missions. Now, this passenger wants to go and have a look at the visitor beacon down, or wants to be taken to this visitor beacon almost on the, well, it is on the surface of the planet, isn't it?
Thing to note on missions, by the way, it's not like fixed story missions. These are procedurally generated missions.
Yeah.
So it's a bit random. In this case, we have a couple of people on board that want to visit these locations.
Incoming mission critical message. Orbital flight engaged.
This is a game that is rather story-light. It's yes, there is story. It's something you're going to have to search for to really get into.
Yeah.
There are story-related missions, but you know, you're not. It's not making it. It's not forcing those missions onto you, and you actually have to do a bit of effort to get into them.
It's not full of cutscenes, is it? Like the average, say, PlayStation 4 game. It's not going to be feeding you cutscene after cutscene.
It's also not going to feed you a lot of dialogue, a lot of stuff. If you want the story, you're going to have to look for it. Read the news articles in the game. Visit the locations where stuff is happening. Like, look for the generation ships. Read the news. Participate in community events related to Galnet articles. In some cases, even participate in the Frontier communities online to do stuff like the recent, well, it's now about 2 months ago, there was a event where a certain NPC required escorting.
Yeah.
It's part of where Harry Potter became truly infamous, even outside of those active other forms. Because he was part of the escort duty with many of the wing he's a part of, the Smiling Dog crew, notorious PvPers who understand PvP as shooting down other players even if you're in a ship much weaker than you, rather than consensually fighting each other.
Yeah.
The Smiling Dog crew was part of it, and Harry Potter interdicted Salome during the event and shut her down.
Alright. Only 90% of PlayStation 4 games are full of cutscenes. I know. PlayStation 4 HOTAS plus gaming chair, bye-bye outside world. Oh god, you're not wrong. Yeah. Don't worry, let's not even respond to this person who's repeating messages. Don't even respond to it. Just leave it. How would you personally start the game afresh? Acius, he's going to come up with lots of ways. One of the best ways, though, is to watch the first stream that I did. Now, I had Acius's help in the chat and Scarab, and watch me struggle, and it gives you a good idea on what the game's going to offer you when you start. But what would you generally say look out for, Acius, on a brand new install?
On a brand new install, you get to start out your basic Sidewinder. If you have Horizons, you can pick between a regular Sidewinder, which is space missions, or one kit for planetary landings.
Yeah.
And then the first thing you probably want to do is go to the mission board, look for a couple of data haul missions or hauling missions like you did, Jason, and that's really the biggest factor there. All right, let's go back into Supercruise now that we've got this one.
Yeah, once I'm logged.
Yeah, it's basically find a few good missions to start out with until you have enough money to update your ship for something.
Go to Supercruise.
That's a bit more specialized. And after you've done a few missions, after you've got a bit of money, the world begins to open up to you. You could go for an eagle and do some basic bounty hunting. You could go for a hauler and start trading, or even get it out for exploration.
I was happy doing the data missions, wasn't I? Data drop-offs.
Exactly.
Which is absolutely awesome, just to get you used to taking off, you know, entering space, entering Supercruise, and landing at the next one. Just data missions, simple data missions. And you
stick to your Sidewinder an awfully long time, though. A lot of people go for the hauler or the eagle as soon as they can.
Okay, yeah. Just quickly, are we going to the London, or are we going to the HRP 223?
Let's have a look. I need to actually open my. Let's stick in Supercruise for a moment.
Yeah.
Because I've got one for Lagrandia and one for Gleaser myself.
Yeah.
Both of them are in.
So I've got HIP 22395. That's the second one of the Sheng one, and then I've got Naganjin Visitor Beacon.
I want to go to. Well, I can do that one on the way back as well.
Oh, I've been. I've been interdicted. Hang on.
Oh. Focus on avoiding the interdiction. And then let's open your galaxy map up. I'll look on your screen, see which one is.
Evaded. Teabagging across the universe, of course, lands. Right, let's go into galaxy map.
But yeah, boy, Kak. Yes, you would. I wouldn't recommend it to a completely new player, though. Let's see. Can you zoom out a bit on that one?
Yeah, what's it there?
Yeah, let me see. I kind of want to see how it is compared to the Negron a bit further. Because that one is near... I could look that one up. Can you type it in your map, by the way, or in the or what's the system name again? HRP
22395.
22395.
22395.
All right, that's there. Yeah, it's across the galaxy from. Oh, that's actually very close to where I need to go. So
it's 6 jumps for me. Shall I do that one?
Yeah, let's go for that one. My system is actually really close to that.
Yeah, it's only 6
jumps.
That would be nice, Lands. Yeah, yeah, nice little HOTAS for it. It would be absolutely awesome. Right,
I need to go to a different. I need to go to a different system, but it's really close to that. So I'll actually set my course for my system.
Okay. Yeah, cool. A lot of people told me to do that, Yabo. They kept saying go into the res sites, and yeah, I just didn't feel ready straight away. I stuck personally with the simple drop off, getting used to landing, getting used to takeoff, and I think that put me in good stead.
Yeah, I think it's bad advice for new players unless you know what you're doing.
Oh, you've got someone
really
with you,
bad
for
idea
example.
to a new player.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you know what you're doing, I mean, it's not necessarily particularly difficult.
Yeah.
You need to do, but it is one of those things where you kind of need to do what you're doing. Need to know what you're doing, and you need to be comfortable flying your ship. In that regard, I recommend go to the mission board first, do a couple of easy drop-off missions, or planetary scan missions, or whatever your ship is capable of doing and what missions you're capable of accepting.
Yeah.
After you've done that,
because there's plenty of time for going to the res sites.
Career missions are good. Anyways, after you've done that, are comfortable flying your ship, yeah, then you can start looking into the other stuff. And HAZRAS can be a way if you are looking for what's the word? For doing more combat missions and getting into those, then HAZRAS can be a really great way to make money. But I wouldn't do it straight out of the gate, not without any experience in the game, at least.
Exactly. Like,
if you know what you're doing, go for it. But
we're not calling res sites an exploit in any way, are we? We're helping out the local authorities, and we're getting a nice bit of dough for it, aren't we? We're not. That's not an exploit as such, is it? Yeah.
It's well, it's a bit. It is kind of leeching off the hard work of the system authorities.
Yeah, yeah.
HAZRAS is actually not the best way to do it. That's actually because there's no authorities there to help you.
Yeah.
But yeah. It's a good way to earn some relatively easy money. Just general bounty hunting is also an option if you can, once you can afford an Eagle or at least feel comfortable flying combat in your Sidewinder.
Yeah. Spork Saber, sorry, just joined. Going to be playing on the PlayStation 4 when it comes out. What is the community mentioned in the title? Well, it's this community. So first and foremost, subscribe because we're always playing Elite. But the actual community itself, if you look in the description, you'll see a Discord link. Now, pretty much everyone in the chat, apart from you new lovely guys, are all in the Discord. It's going to be a great place to get advice. You know, you can go to Facebook groups, you can go everywhere, but you're going to be, you know, the advice in my Discord is honestly is the best advice you will get, and it's not loads of different advice. We all generally agree on the same thing mostly. So yeah, get yourself in the Discord. I don't know if you're new to Discord or not, but if you sign up and put your name as your YouTube name, at least then we'll know who it is. Hello Maps, how you doing? Thank you for subbing, mate. UA bomb. People are going to try to do stifle. No, Langs, I haven't. Yeah. Oh yeah, faction. Of course, yeah. You got to disagree on factions, yeah, Bo. Yeah, definitely.
Oh, that's definitely true.
Yeah.
Then again, you don't have to disagree on factions. You can be sensible, support the Empire.
Yeah.
You can be a bit shadier, support the Alliance, or you can be a complete arsehole who doesn't care about the people of the universe and just cares for profit.
Are you talking about me? Straddling. Yeah, see, Lance, you could go, for example, on Reddit and ask questions, but oh my god, you're going to get so many different replies. Some are going to be like pages, some are going to be one, you know, in the Discord. You can get interactive advice as well. Maybe that's the difference as well. You can go on Reddit and you will get replies when people read the messages. Thank you, Sport, for subbing, mate. In the Discord, it's interactive, it's instant. As long as the people are online, we've got voice rooms as well. So if you want to go and chat to someone, and this game needs and deserves a lot of input as well. It's not just a simple, you know, click here, go there, set a waypoint, come back, do this. It needs time and effort put into this game, and it's worth it. Trust me, it's worth it.
Also, keep in mind that as far as advice goes, it's not exclusive. You can go on Reddit, go on YouTube, watch videos, be part of the Discord.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
it's,
definitely.
There are multiple tools out there. Depending on what you want and need, it's they're going to give you different things. I mean, there's a lot of great YouTube tutorials out there.
Yeah, of course.
Obsidian and Commander Plater.
GameTech. All right, don't go silent, Macy.
Chaos Wolf. Well, I was going to mention the ones who do specific tutorials first.
No, I know, of course. Sometimes it's hard to find
a streams like GameTech, which are brilliant for watching if you're starting out, because you can see him struggle through the learning curve.
You're only saying that because you're in them.
All right, I'll recommend other live streamers in the future. Then.
No, don't recommend others. You know. Yeah, Sleepy, that would be interesting.
You're leaving me alone again, aren't you?
Oh God, you're being that girlfriend thing again, aren't you? No, it's a good place to be, honestly, and you know the way I chat, I talk to everyone in the way I stream, I talk to everyone in the chat. You know, hopefully I'll make it a nice place to be. There's no hate or anything like that in my comments. We don't have any of that. We're all here for the love of the game, and the beautiful thing is, yeah, this is the PC version, but it's going to be exactly the same as what you're playing. Exactly. The only thing you won't have on the PlayStation 4 is the woman I talk to. You don't get that on the PlayStation 4. You might get a variation of that. I'm not 100% sure what they're offering, but you don't get what's called voice attack. So other than that, it's exactly the same game.
In all honesty, you can get by quite nicely in this game without voice attack.
Yes, oh yeah, definitely, yeah. In fact, I'm using it sometimes less and less, especially if we're chatting. I've just got my finger here on the keys, you know. Sometimes it's easier just to press it, you know.
I don't have it.
Root was winding me up. Yeah, of course you don't have it, do you? Did you just call Aces a woman? No, I didn't. No. Long story, Michael.
Honey, it's just the yak I put up.
Oh God, I'm getting interdicted right by the fucking sun. Oh God. Or by the star. Oh my God, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? No, don't laugh.
Avoid.
I am panicking. I am. Oh God. This is exactly what happened before. Oh,
just,
God.
If you're getting too close to the star, you can submit. Just submitting. All right, now boost away. Boost as far as your things can do. Launch some chaff and boost.
Launch chaff.
Secondary fire button.
Yes.
Launch chaff is not going to get Astra to work. Now boost. You're going to take some fire, but you'll be fine. As long as you boost and goes full speed. And then just try and get it to Supercruise as soon as possible again.
Go to Supercruise. Go to Supercruise. Oh, it's on cooldown.
You might have to get a...
it's alright, it's all good. Oh, Scarab says he hasn't dropped in. Yeah, I'm not getting shot at. He hasn't dropped in. Okay. Alright, yeah, I think I'm safe. Fucking hell, it's frightened the life out of me.
Watch out, it could still be a 40s.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you want to get out of there as soon as possible.
Go to Supercruise.
Charging Supercruise drive.
Go to Supercruise. Enter Supercruise. Oh, you dirty bit. Go to Supercruise. Go to Supercruise. Go to Supercruise.
Preparing for Supercruise.
Right, thank you. Yeah, Sleepy, I might have got him a little bit too close to the sun, mightn't I? Yeah, you're totally right.
Yeah, that could well be how you avoided it. That's, by the way, the biggest tip I can give anybody. Don't panic.
Yeah, I did panic a little bit there.
I know.
I know, and you enjoyed every fucking minute of it. Hello, Andy. How you doing? Hello, Demon.
I honestly think it's what causes 99% of your issues.
Yeah, well, just panicking. I know, because suddenly I'm like, oh my God, I don't know what to do.
Yeah, exactly.
What is this joystick thing?
You know exactly what to do. It's just you're not thinking straight away. You're panicking. Have a Snickers.
Yeah. Thank you to all of you lovely guys that have been subscribing. Anyway, I really appreciate that. And hopefully we'll see you again. But you know, when the launch comes out, we're always here. We're always going to be here for you to come in and ask your lovely questions. Hello, Creator. How you doing? Right, I need some fuel. That's why I fly close to the sun. Interdiction can only be done from behind. That's not the first time he said that, is it, Scarab? Is there an easy way to find out if my passengers are happy or if I've pissed anyone off? Is there an easy way to do that?
Yeah, well, yeah, you can look in your transactions.
Okay. Yeah.
It's the left-hand panel.
Yeah.
Look for each passenger. It will give you a little status report with how happy they are.
Okay. Happy. Happy. Fucking happy. We've got the happy clappers on, you know? Oh, Vibes, he's reached Colonia, so I've sold the exploration data gathered so far. Oh god, I bet you sold that for a fair bit, haven't you? It's valid info from Scarrow. I know, Sleepy, I know. Nice one, Vibe, well done. Happy, happy, happy. I'm HAPPY. Thanks. Doing Fed ranks and up to Inson and 35 million in a day and a half. Nice one. I'm happy with my 12 mil. Hello, Soren. How are you? Talk about the things we like to do. You've got to have a dream, because you can't have a dream. Who's that boy? Happy Talk. That was some weird geezer. I can see him. I've got an incoming message. That's going to be spanking me, isn't it? Oh, no, here we go. Discord is acting up. Oh, okay. What's happening? Is it all going tits up? Have we got trolls in there? Is that what you're saying? Captain Sensible, of course, yeah. Oh, okay. Let me go in. Sorry, Asius. Hello.
There we go. There we go. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, that is actually a good sign, though, because I was concentrating. I know you said go to the nav panel, and I was working it out and doing all that. It was nice, actually. Yeah, that's a good sign. I didn't instantly panic the second you wasn't there.
Yeah, it's more that you were just talking through me and
exactly, yeah.
ignoring my thing. Like I was going, yeah, I can already imagine your passengers singing songs together. First
exactly,
yeah. Yeah, and they're like the first one nothing go buzz 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 buzz.
Oh fucking hell! Hello, Jada. No, not yet, mate. Not yet. It does say PC in the title. It says PC in the title, mate. Are you a fan of Star Wars? Actually, High Velocity. Not a major fan. I like it. I enjoy it. I know the basics of it all. I'm not into the whole lore of it, and I'm not a major fan. Hello, Paul Bishop. How you doing, mate?
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Exactly. Oh, fucking hell. Now Aces is trolling, yeah. Scarab says you're trolling now. Are you sure interdiction can only be done from behind? I watched the commander plate of it where he's continuously interdicted before finally getting to his destination. Maybe he was going backwards, Ministry. That wouldn't surprise me. Troll the trolls, yeah.
We already did that last stream, so...
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, if people are taking it as clickbaity title, it's not. Honestly, it's not. If you read it, it's not. And I've put in the PlayStation thing because I'm saying to people, look, it's out bloody. Is it a week's time? It's out in a week. You know, come in. You know, so it's not. It's an attractive title. It's not clickbait. Because if I do clickbait, I'm only going to get hate, especially in a live stream. Gonna binge Elite Dangerous until next update. Yeah.
Nice 10 things to do in Elite Dangerous. Number 5 will blow your mind.
Oh god, we're not getting clickbait titles again. That still cracked me out when you said that. 10 things to do in Elite Dangerous. Number 3 will blow your mind. I love it. You won't believe number 6. Oh, I'm getting fucking interdicted again. They want me, don't they? And this was definitely from behind because I felt it.
Jason got interdicted again. You won't believe what happened next.
Don't troll me while I'm getting interdicted. Oh fucking hell! I'm getting clickbaited while I'm getting interdicted.
Pirates hate him. Find out.
Oh come on, spit it out. That's what she said. Evaded. Oh, am I doing the loop of shame? No, just caught it.
Also, I've
Elite Danger's gone sexual.
So. Would it be the first time this happened?
It's into teabagged, I know, Lans, yeah. I'll tell you what, Lans, I'm sorry, but there's a little bit in me that still fancies playing No Man's Sky. It's just a little bit in me. Maybe I need to pull that out. Just wonder, because I am very excited about Star Wars Battlefront 2, but I don't like the way... Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get it, to be honest with you. I was pissed off with Star Wars, or the last Battlefront. Never put much time into it. It was, you know, yeah. Lans is saying, don't do it. That's what everyone's telling me, Lans, I know. I probably will get it when of course I'll get it, but, you know. Alright, hang on, we've got to go to the visitor beacon, isn't it? Yes.
Also, I've already caught up for you, so...
Maybe just a game, yeah, maybe, yeah. It was shite, yeah, exactly, Hive. Why? Yeah, it was absolute shite. Can you teabag in No Man's Sky? Well, maybe totally. Maybe that's the reason to do it.
I know you can teabag in Starbound.
You can definitely... Can you? Have you been teabagging in Starbound? You fucking haven't you?
No, there's actually a crouch button, so you can
okay.
teabag.
Yeah,
there's a crouch button.
Yeah. Hello, Julian. Hi, teabaggers. Just because it looks sexy, though. I mean, you know, yeah, I know. Of course it looks sexy. It's their job to make it look sexy. They made the last one look sexy, and it was shit.
That's actually one issue I do foresee with KSP shit you played at.
Yeah.
You're going to have enough trouble landing a lander, let alone teabag with it.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
It's not impossible, it's just... It takes a bit more effort.
Lance says, no, you can't teabag in No Man's Sky. What, there's no crouch button? What is going on? So after this, we're going into Nagajian, aren't we?
No.
That's all... Yeah.
No, there's actually one more.
No, not for me, there isn't.
Oh, Nagajian. Yeah, that one.
Nagajian, yeah.
What you meant Nagajian back?
No, Nagajian, yeah.
Nagajinja.
That'll do. Take me back to Flag Station. Right, so if I go to Supercruise and then do the map, yeah? It's the best thing to do, yeah? Go to Supercruise.
Preparing for cruise.
What happened to Luke as a main character in Star Wars? I don't know. That is why Jason don't like No Man's Sky.
His trilogy outlet.
Will you be able to turn flight assist, I presume you mean, off on the place? Yeah, of course you will. Of course you will. There's no doubt you'll be able to do that. It's exactly the same game as this. That's you know, that's part of the mechanics of the game.
Exactly. Flight assist on and off is just part of the mechanics. I cannot imagine you would do without it.
I think get yourself a cheap, and literally a cheap plug-in USB keyboard to have by your side. That's what I would do, personally. Nagajian, just for you can see me typing stuff in. It's going to be a bit of a pain, I think, with the controller. I've got 7 jumps. Not because it's not doable. I just think for convenience sake, you can get a USB keyboard for a £5, you know. It's going to be awesome, even with DualShock. Yes, yeah, I might get it on the PlayStation just to show it off, to be honest with you. But I think
one issue, I'd say one issue with the Galaxy map in that regard is, you know, it doesn't do a lot of wildcards. It doesn't have a lot of leeway. So
yeah,
if you read it wrong, type it slightly wrong, it's going to be difficult. Then again, with missions like this, you can also set your course through the transactions.
Yes. Yeah, of course you can. Yeah.
It's not required, but it could help your game experience, especially with longer system names or system names where it's easy to make a mistake.
Hello, Wuchi. How you doing? Mr. J, what's up, dude? Thomas, please play Battlefield 1. Of course I will. Of course I will. You know I will. I might even do something for tomorrow for you. You around tomorrow morning? You can only use DualShock with the PlayStation 4. No, you can plug in a keyboard as well.
Yeah.
You can definitely plug in a keyboard. I've done it myself. Turn up the volume of your audio. Am I a bit quiet, everyone? Or is it just Mr. J? No one else has mentioned that. Josh, thank you for subbing, mate. And the tilt of the DS4 is also a head look. I know, that looks nice. I do like that. I don't mean to play it on keyboard and mouse. You can just plug in the keyboard and it'll pick it up.
For what little I've heard, by the way, on stream, you sounded fine to me, just your regular self. So, Mr. J, do check your YouTube volume. Maybe you've turned it down a bit.
So do ask, but are you guys doing... The title doesn't give much clue. No, it doesn't. No, you're right. But the description does. Just some more passenger missions. We've only got one more stop. Then we're back at Flag Station, Soren. So if you want to join us, I think that's where we left you, wasn't it? If you want to join, feel free to do that. More knobs to polish, though. Right, I'm just going to get some fuel here, because I don't want that whole bloody fuel thing going on again.
Indeed. Especially not with a wanted passenger on board.
Yeah.
A passenger who likes his privacy.
Yeah. Yeah, hello Josh, how you doing? I can't wait to play it for my PS4, and I'm looking forward to it for you. Sound is okay, I can deal, thanks for looking into it though. I can turn it up a bit, it's not a problem, yeah. Yes, you can crash into stuff while flying low on planets in No Man's Sky. Yeah, I won't play it. I won't play it. I thought you meant you were going to use the keyboard to plug... No, just plug it in as a secondary, yeah.
Just for the typing system names.
Just for the typing, yeah, without a doubt. Right, I'm just filling up on a bit of fuel here. Jason moves slowly towards the sun until the fuel gauge stops. You mean what? Are you trolling me?
Yeah,
he's trolling me, isn't he?
You to follow to the sun.
He's fucking trolling me as well. He's a mod in the chat. He's meant to be bigging me up. Any advice for the X55, Commander Sleepy? That's for Commander Sleepy.
What's your temperature, by the way?
Yeah, that's alright. 59. That's alright, isn't it?
Yeah, I got up to over 80, so I dumped the heatsink.
Yeah, alright. I'm so ready for it on my PlayStation 4. It's going to be awesome. For fuck's sake, you're refueling really slowly. I know it's part of the grind, Scarab. Does anyone know if you get
part
anything?
of the issue for him is he has a horrible fuel scoop on that thing. It's part of why I want him to get into an Orca.
Yeah.
But for that, he needs a lot of money, so exploration is going to give him a nice boost in that regard. Probably beyond that, it's a few more passenger missions.
That'd be good, Lance. Yeah, using that. If they got a little plug-in one, that'd be awesome. That'd be a lovely addition. Yeah. Yeah, definitely would. That I would. Yeah, if I was playing it on PlayStation 4, I'd definitely get the little chat thing. That would be invaluable. Tor loves No Man's Sky, and I suspect I would love Elite Dangerous too. You definitely will. Honestly, I promise you. This has been on my peripheral vision, Elite, for ages. I play in VR, so if you are watching, you like VR, feel free to subscribe, because I do loads of VR content. I was going to play this in VR, but it's better for the stream. It's better. I like to. You can see the way I like to run the stream, but answering the chat, and it just makes it better. But it's been on my peripheral vision for ages as a VR game more than anything, and I sort of thought, no, I'm not going to get it. It's going to take so much of my time. But actually, that's the reason I love it. Everything else on my channel is now bloody taken second place, but it's worth it because this game is, honestly, it's awesome. It really is. And I look up the night sky, and it makes me look a little bit different about the stars as well, because I'm up there now. In fact, one of my I'm not big on stars, and I'm not big on sort of all that sort of stuff. But I always, wherever we are, I always look up at the Three Sisters, and if I went out into the garden now, well, it's a bit light now, but if I look to the right, that's where they normally are over there, and you can visit them in this game. How cool is that? You can actually visit them, and we're going to do that as well, aren't we?
Yeah. When you have your exploration ship, I will plot out a nice little course for us. There's a few things we want to do during that trip, but it's probably going to be a trip to the Three Sisters, Rigel, Beetlejuice, the Toothpaste Nebula.
Yeah.
Also, you've got a friend again.
Yeah.
I'm assuming, by the way, that Christopher George Melden is the guy you need to kill for that mission as a bonus.
Oh, I was refueling while I was doing that as well.
Efficiency.
That was awesome. 37 watching. I haven't, well, actually 40 watching. I haven't been asking all night because I've just, you know, letting everyone chill out. But if you could leave me a like, that would be absolutely awesome. I don't normally get 40 plus in, so I'm so pleased to have you lot in. If you would just press the like button, that gets YouTube into thinking, okay, this stream's going well. People like it and they pass it on to other people, so I would appreciate that. And if you do like Elite and you're thinking of getting Elite on the PlayStation, two things: please subscribe. The other thing, if you click the I top right, there's a giveaway that I'm doing out of my own pocket for a copy of PlayStation 4 Elite with Horizon, so feel free to enter that. But yeah, stick around, we've got some lovely people here and it's a nice chilled out stream, and there's no hassle, there's no hate.
Also, now, that's an I as in the letter, not as in the body part.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, who was looking for that? It was Scarab, wasn't it? Was it Scarab? Someone was. Yeah, who was it? Oh God, I was telling someone about the eye. I think it was Scarab. Lanz has given me 2 likes. Yeah, I've missed some of the chat there, but I know you lot also chat amongst yourselves. I don't need to chat every comment, you know, because I know you lot chat to each other as well. How many likes are we on, Lanz, at the moment?
Oh yeah.
Oh, there's a question.
Yeah, it's. Let me just say thank you to that subscriber. That is John Curtin. Thank you for subbing, mate.
Watch the video. It's really easy. It's leaving a comment, being subbed, basically having a YouTube account that's
over a month.
Clearly a valid YouTube account for it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just signing up for another YouTube account is going to get you nowhere on that one. But yeah, just watch the video. Enter by postcode. No, it's not. It's not. The main thing to get across on that video, it's not a trick. You know, when you go to loads of channels and they're doing these silly giveaways. Oh, right, all you have to do is just go and fill in this feedback form. No, it's none of that. You have to be subscribed.
Follow us on all these social media things for that.
Exactly, yeah. Come round, wash me car as well. Take the missus out for me and I might let you enter the competition, you know? Oh, 31 likes though. That's all right. That's all right. I'd love 50 likes tonight. That'd be awesome. And yeah, thank you to those lovely guys that have subbed to me. I appreciate that.
This is really just a YouTube only giveaway. So
yes,
everything you need to do is just on YouTube.
Oh,
it's simple stuff on you. The biggest requirement that you cannot help too much is, you know, Jason needs to know that your account is a valid real YouTube account. So it needs to be older than a month. Beyond that, I think it's subbing and leaving a specific comment as detailed in the video.
Yep, yes please. That's all you have to put. Just type yes please to enter it.
But yeah, just watch the video. Jason explains everything there.
Yes, but come back though. Don't disappear.
Indeed.
And thank you, Tor, for subbing. Appreciate that. Just posted a link to your stream on my Facebook. Thank you, totally. Right, I must fill up here. Otherwise, something bad's gonna happen.
Otherwise, we're going to have to call Fatini.
Exactly. $43 watching. Thank you very much. That's absolutely awesome. I'm going to have to go and get a cup of tea in a minute. I am. I've even got a pack of sweets ready tonight, and I literally haven't had a chance to have any of them. We've been chatting to you lovely people. It's not a bad thing. Anyway, I'm switching to my phone because I'm off to play Last of Us. And do you think this will get PS4 support? I don't know. Going to get Sky. And are you going to get Skyrim VR? Yeah, I'll get it. Yeah, of course I will. It is a timed exclusive Skyrim. Although I don't like the teleportation system at the moment. So yeah. I'm so ready to play. Yes, yeah, Josh. Yeah, it's going to be awesome, isn't it? I think you said that already, but it's going to be good. I'm sure it will get PlayStation support. I'm sure it will. It might be just typical marketing, you know, get people on it, and then there's another reason 3 to 6 months down the line to get everyone excited again about it, saying it's coming to PlayStation VR, rather than just giving everything on launch and letting the game dwindle, maybe it might be a market employ, because obviously, you know, the PlayStation market's going to be different to the PC market. It's a different animal, and they might have been told, hang on, don't put that in, leave that out. 4 to 5 months down the line, you know, let's do it that way. What do you think on that, Acius, possibly?
It's strange because, you know, Elite already prides itself in having a lot of content still going to roll out. I mean, 2.4 is around horizon, which already announced is going to be spread out, loads of quality of life improvements, as well as story progression. Not as in story progression, as in a story to play through directly, as you might expect from other games, but the story developing through the game, through Galmat, through missions, that occur, that sort of stuff. Beyond that, it's also a thing that, you know, after 2.4 is done, they're going to be ready to implement the next features.
Which
so that's
could be
going
the
to
VR,
be, Indeed. Well, that's probably not going to be VR because features are going to be across all platforms.
Piracy is
So that's going to be 3.1, 3.2. So space lags is in there. Planetary atmospheric landings are going to be in there. Gas giants. That's all going to be in a separate season, I suspect. But they'll be doing that through the two separate smaller DLCs instead of the seasonal DLC they've done with Horizons.
But we're still going to have to pay for that in the future, aren't we, somehow?
True, there's some content we are going to have to pay for. Some content is just going to be available for everybody.
Yeah. I wonder if they would lock VR behind a paywall. That would be interesting.
I doubt it.
No,
I think it's just going to be a feature. I suspect that the biggest issue they haven't done it right now is going to be some sort of political stuff. Something like Sony. Either it's Sony saying, well, we can market it better and we feel a lot more comfortable if you just do it later down the line. To do it in the way that you think, because it might satisfy Sony more. The other thing could be that that Sony is saying, well, if you cannot do it on both platforms at once, we're not going to let you.
Exactly. We spoke about that, haven't we? Yeah, they'd probably love to do it on the Pro, but they're not allowed to do that, are they? Hello, Stotty. How you doing?
Or it could be some other thing.
Targeting.
I think it will come. I really think it will. You know, hope so, because this is amazing in VR. I have got it on the VR on the Oculus Rift. It's amazing. It is it's one of the best VR experiences. It's almost breathtaking at times when you fly past or when you go into land in one of the space stations. Oh my god, it is such a visual treat. It's awesome, and it doesn't change the gameplay. It feels like this game still, but you've just got them graphics all around you. It's awesome. Yeah, exactly. Hi, it would be nice if you've already got it. Yeah. Yes, Tor. The learning is high. Yeah, it is. But that's one of the challenges that when you overcome. And I've been playing this for a month now. Luckily, I've had a trainer, for want of a better word, in my ear pretty much the whole time. The lovely AC. You know he's automated. Asis isn't a real person. He's just full AI, right? I've got him in my ear when I go shopping, when I'm driving. I go, Asis, where do you think I should go for a drive? Well, what I think is, it would be awesome, wouldn't it? But
ladies and gentlemen, I wonder if this means I passed the Turing test.
Yeah. Oh god. That wouldn't that, but that's clickbait there, isn't it? Is Acius actually AI? And wouldn't it be funny if the Acius program actually ends up in all versions of Elite, and you can talk to Acius like I do, and we've all got him. Oh god. Do Elite have HDR on PC? Yeah, I think they do. I think that depends on the graphics card actually. HDR, the new range of Pascal do. So yeah, it does.
I'd imagine that if I do end up on all platforms as an AI, I'm going to be the very snarky kind.
Exactly that. Yeah, you're going to be a Fed fanboy. Oh god, interdicted. Here we go. Here we go. Just as I'm about to jump. Oh, this one's getting tighter as well. It's getting harder. They want him.
This is the yeah, it's the same guy. This is the guy from your mission.
Yeah. Oh, come on, get in there.
Yes. There you go.
Hello, Alexandra. Hello, CJ. Are you thinking about the new train machine? No, I doubt it. Possibly. You never know with me, do you? You just never know what's going to turn up next. I want to know how hard it would be to fly in Elite Dangerous than No Man's Sky. I don't know the answer to that.
Probably harder. No Man's Sky is a lot more arcadey in how it handles stuff.
Yeah, yeah. But the actual flying isn't the challenge in this game, I don't think. Although saying that, I've got the HOTAS, so that does make things easier.
Even with a, I mean, I've played it with mouse and kind of seen people play it with the controller.
Yeah.
You can, just watching a stream, you cannot tell what people are using.
No, no, exactly, yeah.
Apart from maybe some minor giveaways, like stuff like I've seen a guy streaming from the Xbox using an Xbox controller where certain things he does, a small pop-up menu pops up with the control stuff, because obviously some buttons have multiple functions based on how you use them.
Yeah.
Beyond that, there is really not much to tell what a person is using controls-wise. Indeed, flying isn't the issue. It's getting used to stuff like landing, lining up with the mail slot, learning how to do stuff in the game. That's where the biggest learning curve is.
Yeah.
But in that regard, what I recommend to new players before they actually start the game is do those tutorials.
Yes, yeah, good idea, yeah, yeah. Yes.
Especially the first two, which are basic controls, just to familiarize you with how the ship flies, and then the second one is takeoff and landing. Yeah. And that takes you through everything you need to know for taking off, jumping to a different system, and landing.
Yes, yeah.
Once you have the controls of that, you can do the basic missions.
Yeah. I don't think there's going to be any performance issues on the Elite on PS4. Yeah, I don't think there's. I think they've fine-tuned it. Although actually, I watched the PlayStation 4 not launch, the preview stream on the Elite channel, and there was a lot of screen tearing. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't think there'll be many issues though. And yeah, definitely. Yeah, Aces is right. Tutorials. Probably a lot of people actually jump away from them and think, oh, I won't do the tutorials, but it does tell you how to fly the ship, basically, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think the first tutorial is basically, hey, fly through this asteroid field from point A to point B. Second tutorial is take off from the station, jump to the next system. We'll tell you which system it is. You don't have any other options to jump to. And then it's approach the station as you would in the game, request docking, and all that. So the tutorials do take you through everything you need to know to be able to not be completely stranded as you start out.
And actually, Woo has just come up with a great point. If it runs on the Xbox One, it'll be fine on the PlayStation 4. The PlayStation 4, even the standard one's got a little bit more oomph. And it does run well on the Xbox, it does. So yeah, the PlayStation 4 Pro is going to eat this game, eat it. Yeah, exactly. Hi. Yeah, I didn't find the chat. Funnily enough, the challenge in this game wasn't the flying. It wasn't the flying at all. It was just. It's just everything about the game is so deep. It's shocking how deep the game is. Even on menus and everything to know there's a lot to know, but it's just so rewarding when you get hold of it. I love it.
It's a bit overwhelming, is probably the better
yeah, and I think that actually, I mean, Scarab in the chat, he helped me set up the controls, right? And the voice attack, and you've helped me throughout the game. And I think if I didn't have that help, there is a possibility, certainly from a YouTube aspect, that I might have moved on to other games, In fact, I think I would have done, and that is worrying. So if you are new, feel free to subscribe. We've got a load of experts in the chat, in the voice chat, and the Discord as well. There's a link link to my Discord. Feel free to come in there. It's a great place. It really is. And there's some good advice in there.
I must say, a lot of the things in Elite, there's a lot of things that will become rather routine. That's not a bad thing.
No, yeah, definitely, yeah.
But just getting into it, doing those things for the first time, it's not going to be automatic yet. You are going to need to think about, all right, what do I need to do next? What's up with this? What's up with that? Watching those earlier streams, watching Jason struggle with the stuff, watching the stuff become routine to him, it could really help you out as well.
Yes, definitely. Yeah. In fact, there's one stream on there, right? It's about a month back, so probably about I don't know, 10, 15 videos back. It's called New Players, So Much Information. Please watch that, right? Because I will be doing the same things that you'll be doing as a new player. And I watched it back. I've watched it back about 3 times actually. Oh my god, some of the mistakes I made. Like I went to a space station, platform station, and I tried to land in the exit slot rather than rather than like platform 2. I went to the exit slot and tried to get in the mail slot. Oh, it's ridiculous. But
admittedly, it does look a bit like a mail slot, especially when you first start out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yes, Ministry. I will change the colour. I actually like the colour, but yeah, if it is a little bit hard on the eyes if you're watching for 3 or 4 hours at a time, I can change it.
I prefer this colour myself, but it's
yeah. We'll start solo playing Elite on Tuesday to learn. Yeah, definitely. I don't rush to get into Open Tour. Learn your craft first. You know, we're in a private group, so there's quite a few people in the private group that can play together, and you lads will have that on the PlayStation. You know. So we're back home after this, aren't we?
Yeah.
Nice. We're gonna have time to do some more, aren't we?
Or get you that ship.
Yeah. I'm thinking tonight we've got a lot of new people in. It might be nice just to see the game in action, just continuing to fly. I mean, look at that. Look at that planet. How cool does that look? It looks absolutely awesome, doesn't it? Anyway, let's not look at that.
Yeah, let's go to Supercruise.
Go to Supercruise. Go to Supercruise. Go to Supercruise, you dirty bitch. Get in some fucking... Go to Supercruise. Enter Supercruise. What the fuck? Go to Supercruise.
Engaging
or you just
Supercruise.
use the button.
Yeah, I will have to find a button for that.
Untarget the next system,
Yeah.
or just target the local planet, then go to jump. Quickest way to do it if you don't know the button out of the top of your head.
Right, we're going back to Flag Station, yeah?
Let me double check.
Because I'm done. That's
Yeah,
where I'm
done
going.
as well.
I need to do a teabag. I need to do a teabag, everyone.
Also, we've been talking about the mill slot, so new players might be wondering what are they talking about with the mill slot. You'll see what it's a colloquial term for in once we arrive there. And of course, the infamous Jason teabag.
I'm just wondering, you know, we have got a lot of the way I've badged up the. Oh, for fuck's sake!
He's back.
Guess who's back? He definitely wants a bit of me, doesn't he? Look, I'm all lubed up. He's thinking, look, I got away with that one easy.
They always want. Oh, that's the guy that is on you for the mission. So
yeah. No, I'm thinking with the amount of people we've got coming in, obviously taking notice of maybe my thumbnail and having a look at the game. Should we just do some more missions and keep the game in action?
Actually getting you a new ship and updating might just give them a nice idea of a different aspect of it.
Yeah, possibly.
Or we could possibly do another type of thing, like a bit of mining.
We could go and do some mining, because that's only down the road, isn't it? Yabo's like, combat will come, Yabo, and you will love it when it happens.
We want to get him a dedicated ship for that first.
Yeah.
For that we need to A, make him a bit more money, B, maybe make him even a bit more money so that he can get a Vulture, because a Viper will serve him well, but somehow I have a feeling that a Vulture is going to be a safer bet.
Yeah. That's a good question, actually. How many people can go in the private group? I know only 4 can wing up together, as it were. But how many can go in the private groups?
I know there's private groups that are in the hundreds, like Mobius.
Yeah,
so,
okay, yeah, you won't have a problem there. But only 4 people can wing up together in an actual, like a platoon. You know, only 4 people can, like a squad. Like a squad is a better. But you can have loads of people in your group, and you can still you're still playing the same instance when you just won't see each other. You won't be winged up together, will you?
True. It's a bit harder to find each other, but you can still come across each other.
Mm.
We've had that happening quite a few times, actually, during the stream. People that weren't in the wing popping up.
Yes.
Like with the when we went to the Fargoid thing, when we had that cutter showing up.
Yes, we did. Yeah. Sleepy, I will do that. What the next time that ACES isn't available, yeah, I will do a lone stream. I will do a lone stream, and I'll do a bit of mining, a bit of passenger stuff. Yeah, I'm not scared to do it. It's just that I love playing with ACES. I love it. I like the interaction we have. I like the information that comes out. I like the backup. Let's be honest. I just like playing this game with ACES. I've told him that to his face. Told him that to his face. I just like playing with him, to be honest with you. But yeah, next time he's available, he's got to have holiday one day, isn't he?
My robot face.
Exactly. But he's AI, isn't he? I'm not picking my nose. I have actually got hay fever.
Stand in line, people.
And the pair of us are funny. Well, I think it's because we have fun, Ross. That's what it is. You know, I think this stream might be, it'll be different without ACES, you know, because obviously there's gaps in this game where you are doing nothing for a certain amount of time, you know, and it's nice to have someone to chat to.
It's not so much nothing, but yeah, you are, especially when you get used to the game, there is routine.
Yeah,
you
exactly,
are going through the motions.
Yes.
Well, who am I kidding? There are points where you are just having your ship pointing towards where it's going and not really doing much in between.
Yeah. You need
Pro
the
tip, by the way, for beginning players, unless you really enjoy the pointing your ship and doing nothing aspect of the game, avoid having orbital for a while.
Yeah, yeah. What, because of the gap, the Supercruise gap, the hyperspace gap, yeah?
No, the Supercruise bit where it's
just forever.
Well, 1.5 hours.
1.5 hours of literally just flying on the. I've got to avoid that on the stream. I don't think I can get away with 1.5 hours of just like, hello mate, how you doing?
No, that's basically what I've been saying. Hutton is a place you want to visit. It's not a place you want to visit on stream.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, yeah. Oh fucking.
Maybe
hell,
a good one to do a video.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might actually, Hutton might actually be a great thing to just do on your own, record it, and then make a supercut of it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, that's the idea, totally, isn't it? Is to go out exploring. That's why I want to get the explorer ship next, because that attracts me more than combat in this game. And find some stars to put my name to. And the good thing is, if you are watching from a PlayStation 4 angle, this map that we're playing on, the Milky Way map, me and you are going to be playing in the same map. You know, stars that I discover, you're going to be able to see. The community goals, you're going to be able to go to wherever. It's not cross-play, but the map is, you know, across all platforms, which is, I think that's really good and really clever, and one step towards cross-play, really.
The thing is, the way this game is set up, there are multiple servers handling multiple different things. And most of these servers are shared across all platforms. So you've got the market server, missions, or at least the community mission servers, exploration servers. Those are all linked together. So if I discover a system, or if you visit a system that I've discovered, let's put it that way, because there are a few out there. If you visit 177G point Canis Majoris, for example, you'll see discovered by ACES. Even though I discovered that on the PC before any of the consoles were out, you are going to be able to see that on your PlayStation if you visit that.
Which is amazing, and vice versa. If you as a PlayStation 4 owner find a star and put your name to it, we'll be able to see it. I mean, how cool is that?
Exactly. It's the same with community goals. If you contribute 4 tons to a community goal, and we contribute 4 tons each, and our combined 8 tons pushes it to the next tier, then you are also going to benefit from that. Similarly, your 4 tons is also going to contribute to anything we make from the same community goals.
Yeah.
It's stuff like that, that's all crossplay. The only thing that isn't crossplay is the actual matchmaking. You will not come across other players from the Xbox or the PC when you're on the PlayStation 4. PC players won't come across Xbox and PS4 players. So that's, I think, the only thing where players aren't working or aren't contributing to the same, or aren't going to come across each other.
Lance says, can you pause? I need a beer. I need a cup of tea. I've been streaming now for an hour and a half and I'm dry as a nun's Nancy. I say, oh, God. I've just texted my wife actually. Would she bring me in a cup of tea? She normally brings one in, but I'm just requesting it a bit earlier. I know, Josh. He's totally AI. It's an awesome program. You must download acs.com. No, don't go there. Just in case there's something really dodgy there. Can you imagine? Someone's going to make up a little website, acs.com. Oh God.
What does it stand for? Advanced Communication Systems.
Oh God, yeah,
ACS.
ACE. Yeah, ACE. That's no,
No,
Josh has got it right.
that.
Just going to call you Ace, which is such a cool name. I might even have you in the
more along
description.
that line.
Yeah, ACS. ACS. Yeah, I like it. Yeah. Hello, Vostok. What is my exploration rate? Let's have a look. Pathfinder.
You're really getting up there now.
Yeah.
I think that's one rank below beneath what I have, but that's because these passenger missions, they also count towards it.
They get you out there, don't they?
Well, yeah. Any money you make with that counts towards the money required for exploration ranks. So.
Yeah, yeah. ACS. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, not bad for a month, is it, Vostok? I mean, obviously I've been playing this a lot. I'd say we stream 2, probably 3 times a week, and it's usually for around 3 to 4 hours a time. Hello, Josh. Might join you guys in 10 minutes. Which ship roll? Well, should we go and do a bit of mining to show these lovely people in the chat a little bit more, rather than just flying through space? What else we can do?
Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, so maybe Soren, if you could come in a fighter to protect us, that would be nice.
Yeah, if you did it with that Python kit it out as you had it last time, you really were very helpful finding us the right rocks.
Yeah.
I mean, we tried it a bit on our own. We couldn't get nearly as good rocks.
Let's show them the most boring aspect of the game. No, Yabo, not at all. No, not at all, Yabo. No.
No, we're not doing a hut and run.
Exactly. Mining is not boring. Honestly, it's not. It's not. I like it. I like it. And it's an aspect of the game that's available. I like the grindy stuff in this game, you know. I like it.
Personally, I also think that just trading is a lot more boring. Going between two systems.
Yeah. I'll trade it. Yeah, definitely, without a doubt.
Because then you're not even going around pointing laser stuff. That's really just take off, fill your whole land, go back over the same route over and over and over again.
Well, in a way, that's like data missions, really, isn't it? It's no different to a data mission, is it?
The data missions at least take you to different systems. If you are trading, especially bulk trading, you usually have 2 stations, and you just go between those 2. When I actually did active trading, when I traded a bit more actively back in the day, before I went out exploring, I actually used to do those kinds of long-range hops that we did to get your mining ship to the dungeon.
Yeah.
That was more my style of trading, because otherwise I just I found it a bit less boring to do it like that.
Yeah.
Seeing the bubble, following the profit that way. But I suppose that's also part of why I never got into power play, because that is just going to get you.
My wife just scared the shit out of me. Why come in like that? She's just coming cooey, and I'm obviously fucking concentrating at the screen. Oh God, thanks, babe. Fucking scared the life out of me. I thought it was in a horror game. Did you hear her on the screen? Did anyone hear her?
Yeah, I heard her.
I was just staring at the screen. Cooey! I'm like, fucking hell.
I heard her say you're welcome.
What a lovely wife, though. She brings me tea. Absolutely awesome. Did you see me jump? No, I'm gonna have to find that bit on the stream. 1 hour 40 minutes. Right, I'm gonna write that down because that was funny. That was like a fucking horror scare. That was, and that was my own wife. You just got interdicted. Yeah, exactly. I got interdicted. Oh my God. Nah, it's not about training, Land. She's just a lovely girl.
Cast strikes again.
I just got interdicted. Interdicted.
Interdicted.
I love the little subtle bits of music and background sound that come when you go into certain systems. I love that.
If you ever paid attention to the station, by the way, as you approach.
I'm going to go from the planet behind me, aren't I?
Yeah. But if when you're at the station, just listen to the tower. They will greet you.
Yeah. Now, actually, let me ask you a question. Am I going to get scanned here, or is this? It come from this? It shouldn't do because I picked them up from here, didn't I? So
stick to the traffic rules. I mean, security might just want to scan you. If you stick to the traffic rules, we should be able to minimize it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's part of why I actually wanted to silent running going out, because in my experience, the risks of getting scanned on the way out are way bigger than the risk of getting scanned on the way in.
Yeah. Hello, Shang. How you doing?
If you stick to the traffic rules, at least. If you rush in above 100 meters per second, yes, they are going to try and scan you because they think you're doing something illicit.
Josh, let me just ask Asius about that. When we talk about naming a planet ourselves, you don't physically get to name it, do you? Does it name it? No. Okay, Josh, no, you
don't get the name, and you don't get to put a name on that. Otherwise, Elite would have, or Frontier would have their hands full. Reviewing every name before they put it in the game.
What does it give you then?
It's more that when you visit the place, you'll get a little explored by, and then your player name. Under the star for the first person to, or discovered by.
You can name your ships, Josh. You can name your ships what you want, but yeah, you won't be able to name the planet and call it, like Planet Pizza, a pizza planet,
Planet Teabag.
Planet Teabag.
Or Planet Space Wanker or something along those lines.
Space Wanker. Request docking.
Requesting landing pad.
HMS Teabag, yeah. But yeah, Josh, you can do your ship, so that becomes fun as well.
Please proceed to bay 1-2.
I'll transfer power to shields. Is that all right?
Is there a system called Teabag? There will be by the time I finish with this game, let me tell you. Who do I have to sleep with around here to get my planet named Teabag?
Probably Braben.
He'd love a teabag though, wouldn't he?
The landing gear now?
In the context of sleeping with him, that.
Right, let me show you guys that are watching something you unfortunately won't be able to do on the PlayStation 4.
You will be able to do it. You just won't be able to.
Yeah, you won't be able to. Well, you won't be able to have the lovely lady read it out either. You can do it manually. This is an automated system, so let's get into control. This is what I'm all about. Thank you, Scarron. Teabag the tower.
Commencing teabagging maneuvers. Slide and glide, low and slow.
Automated teabag. Here we go. That's how it works around here. Now you won't be able to do that on the PlayStation 4, but it's all good. It's all good. So if you like teabags, feel free to subscribe. 49 watching. I'd love it if you subscribe. I'm only a small YouTuber, but I'm on my way to 2K. So Space Dildo can be fancy. Yeah, you can put what you want, Alexandria. Yeah, you can put what you want.
The thing is, other players might not be able to see it.
Yeah, it gets blurred out, but that's fine. At least you've got it. Yes, exactly. Totally. Yeah. It wouldn't let me put. I wanted to put anyone for a BJ, but it wouldn't fit in. They wouldn't let me have it on the tag. Anyone for a BJ. I'm just disgusting, aren't I? No limpets at flag, is that correct? No, we filled up before, Soren. Yeah, we filled up. Let me shut my blinds.
Yeah. Look, they are in the advanced maintenance these days. So.
Yes. Yeah. Teapot. Yeah. Right, I'm gonna have my first sweet of the evening. I've got some drumstick squashies. I didn't want to go with anything crunchy. So, and if you are watching, you've been quiet, that's not a problem. We like people watching. Maybe chuck up a little wave emoji. You can tell that I like to say hello to people. Chuck up a little wave, and I'll read out your name and say welcome.
Alright, let's hand in the missions. I'll have a short break myself.
Oh, and it ice drumstick squashies. They're just like, but once you pop, that's it. You can fit BJ for me. Yeah, totally. Yeah.
You can't fit this. There.
51 watching, 37 likes. Come on, guys, please help me out a little bit. If you would just press the like button. Doesn't cost anything. There's no effort involved. But what it does do is it lets YouTube think that people are enjoying it. You know, we've got a decent amount of people watching, and it will recommend us to other people on their feed when they go into YouTube. We get more people in. It's awesome.
You seriously can't put what I put in the wing chat there?
Wing chat, where are you?
Also, that little trip we just did.
Anyone for... No, oh, I didn't put A, B. Yeah, I put A in there. Anyone for BJ. Anyone for A, BJ. But yeah, that'll be fine. I think there's a Mavis's Bingo Emporium. Really? Oh, awesome. Right, that's that one. I've got some money to collect here.
I got 10 million out of that.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Thank you,
then again,
Alexander.
I had 4 missions and slightly higher rankings and stuff. So.
And also, once you have subscribed and liked, feel free to join our Discord. Now, most of the people in the chat are in the Discord. My Discord is an awesome place, honestly. There's no spam in there. There's no rubbish. There's chat about Elite and genuine chat. You can go and post your questions on Reddit and forums and that. But you'll come into... Hello, it's how you doing? You'll come into our Discord, and whoever's online at the moment will instantly answer you back. And I see some people go into the voice chat together. You know, they say, right, this is too much for chat. Come in here. It's a brilliant place, honestly. It's not a spammy place. So it's not a place for you to just go in there and chuck all your links in there for your videos. It's not that. It's about Elite. Right. That. Oh my God! I've got £17 million for the first time ever. That deserves another drumstick. Alexander. No, I know. I wasn't obviously talking to everyone. I know a lot of you are subbed anyway. And good Lord, too. I know, Jay. Drumstick squashy. Yeah, music room's good. Free Big Space, and I have got Star Citizen, and I will be bringing Star Citizen to the channel. All in good time, though. It's all about Elite at the moment, and I think it always will be. Right, so let's go into the shipyard. Let's change into a different ship. We are going to change into my Killback, which is my, at the moment, my mining ship. Also, there's a Lemon Nimoy station that orbits a moon called Vulcan. The station I had is a one-off design, but no official. Nice one. See, this is the beautiful thing about this game, Jay. You can literally go, okay, let's do a bit of googling. Let's find out what it is, and there might be a week's travel to get there. But how cool, you know?
Oh,
no, you can't beat that. And if you do subscribe, you get a sexy. Oh yeah. Now let me. There's a bit of a delay because I'm watching it on my laptop. That is thank you to Ice. Thank you, Ice Baby. Thank you very much. Beyond Good and Evil 2 is another space game. Seems a couple of... Yeah. So how many ships is it in this game? A wing invite. Let me send Soren a wing invite.
Guess he's back.
Oh, I've reinstalled the ACS. The ACS...
Systems online.
Exactly. Teabag, ACS teabag. I can hear you.
I'm not Astro, Jason.
No, you're not. You're not. How many ships are actually in this game? Do you know, ACS?
That's a good question. Let me have a quick look. Do a quick estimate. So I'll just check the ship list on Coriolis.
Don't forget your limpets this time. 35, yeah? Or 30?
Yeah, 35 is good.
Yeah. Soren saying around 30. Jay saying around 32. That's cool.
Yeah, 32 looks about right.
Do you fear the return of the Farquhar? It seems intimidation, to say the least. I'm just interested in where they're going to take it. Yeah. Is the server you play on available 24/7, or how does it work? It's my private server, so it's available whenever I want it. Yeah, whenever.
It's not so much. Well, it's not so much a private server. It's more that you play on you play on a general server, which is available 24/7.
Oh God,
that is just sectioned off for us, so to speak.
ACS, I'm in deep shit now. Now, I did not instigate this, Kaz. My lovely wife has come into the chat. Kazanar, she's come in front of 50 people. She's obviously looked up the chat. And someone said about installing a panel to order things from her. And she's fucking read it. Oh, my God. Who? Put your hand up now. Who was that? I think... Let me have a look who it was. Oh, he's going. I think it was Lands. So, so please, only one at the moment. Yeah. That jump scare was it, Lands. It was you. Put your hands up. Please say hello to my love. Funny, wasn't it? Oh, the jump scare was. In the chat, please welcome my lovely wife. She's next door. She's come into the chat. Please say hello to her. Right. Okay. So I've got into the kill back. I've got my limpets. I so love making. Don't come in the stream, Kaz, and put love making. Just that's wrong, isn't it? She put I so love making him jump, but all I saw was love making, right? That's all I saw. I just saw love making, so and jump.
Also, I really need to watch out with ship I grab. I mean, I've got 3 asps. I've been in all 3 picking them. So...
Yeah. Hello, Mars. How you doing? No, she won't make me blush. Right, I'm in my kill back. I've got the limpets. I've refueled.
Yeah, I need to get my asp, get my limpets.
Get your asp into gear. Keep digging at this rate, you'll be getting now. I know, Roz. Yeah, in the chat, have an answer for Tor. What ship should I buy first? I went for the Cobra after the Sidewinder.
It really depends on what you want to do and what your budget is. I mean, Jason had budget and he wanted to do all-round stuff. He wasn't sure yet. So in that regard, the Cobra is best. Your first ship is most likely either going to be a hauler or an eagle, depending on whether you need to trade or combat respectively.
Watch this space, you got a big spade. It was you, Lands, that said that, you little git.
All right, I'm ready to go. Stocked
right, let's
up.
go.
I got some modular terminals from the mission. Let me sell those first.
Oh, okay.
Because that's wasted inventory space otherwise. And they're worth less than Endites.
In commodities, yeah, okay. Let me have a look. See if I've got anything to sell. Oh, I've got some modular terminals. 4.
Yeah, they're worth less than Endites, so let's get rid of them first.
Wait, let's add a little. Soren, he is ready. Yeah, so 51 watching. I'd love it if you pressed a little like for me. That would be absolutely awesome. And if you like Elite, if you like VR, I don't only do Elite. I do lots of other stuff. Oculus Rift, PlayStation VR, Battlefield 1, lots of stuff. So feel free to press the subscribe. Take a chance, and you won't be disappointed. Hello, Fraser. How you doing? Can't stay, but left a like and share. Thank you very much.
Soren, I think you are scaring the beluga from going on. Oh wait, the beluga is now leaving.
Right, let's. Oh, hang on. Let's set my destination.
Yeah.
Do you know if PS4 will support VR? There's no word of it yet. They're being very, very quiet about it at the moment. Thank you, Daniel, for subscribing. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've said there's no details on it. Yeah, nothing on it yet. Another subscriber. Let me say thank you very much. That is to Sean. Thank you very much, Sean.
Oh, yeah.
Coming in thick and fast. Thank you for taking a chance. I do appreciate that. I do work hard on the channel, and I do appreciate you pressing subscribe. Thank you, Jim.
Oh, yeah.
They're all coming now. They're all coming. And Kaz left me a like as well. I should bloody well think so. Retract landing gear. Thank you. Thank you, Canny. Thank you, Kelly. Appreciate that. What a lovely little flurry of subscribers that was. 50 watching, 50 likes. Lovely. And like I say, I mean, Aces in the chat, you can tell I'm a new player, right? I've been playing for just about a month. Kaz deserves a life, to be honest. Yeah, she does, yeah. A life. Oh, a like, yeah. Yeah, of course she deserves a like. She's awesome.
A life too with someone like you, but...
Yeah, thanks. But yeah, you can tell that I'm new to this game, but Aces is, he's the all-seeing eye, right? You want to know anything, ask it in the chat. That's what this stream is about. And that's why I didn't go clickbaity. I just put in there, yeah, I deserve a life. Shots fired. Yeah, I put in there PlayStation potential community members. Come over and have a chat with us. That's all I meant. It's not clickbaity. And what a lovely cup of tea, Kaz. And yeah, 53 watching. That's my maximum so far. Hello, Ogre. How you doing? That's my maximum on Elite Stream so far. So that is brilliant. Thank you very much. Would you like it if the Millennium Falcon was added in 2.4? That will never happen.
No, they won't.
Hello, Dog.
Actually, it's already in. It's called the Cobra Mark III.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. How you doing, Dog? Oh, Dog. Oh, one wanker's dislike. Well, we take dislikes. I take any currency. You can leave a dislike. It's fine. It all adds up to the same.
Remember, people, Rebecca Black got 1 million views on her video, and she got a bunch of dislikes. So
yeah, and look at Scarab straight in there with a fucking look. Nothing to do with the title, was it? Well, no one else has moaned about it. Scarab.
I think Scarab just likes moaning.
He does, yeah. It's the pirate in him, isn't it? You know. Sell the silver, sell the silver, sell the silver. No, that's not Kaz. Oh god, can you imagine if Kaz has come in and put bloody dislike? Right, we're coming to Biolichia A2, aren't we?
Yeah.
Exactly, Mars.
A2.
Scarab's backtracking now. Look, I'm not moaning, he says. And see what happens. You can tell. I can tell, right? When people press the like button, the viewing figures go up. It makes perfect sense, you know. Kaz said, I wouldn't do that to him. So So if you've just joined, 59 watching. We've just done some very, very profitable passenger missions. Now we are going to buy an exploration ship, but rather than sit in menus, let's show some of the guys some new stuff. So we're going to go mining, just to show you another aspect of the game, an aspect of the game on the PlayStation 4 that you can do straight away once you get your ship, and it's nice. I like it. I like the grind of it, don't we, Acia?
Yeah.
And it can be profitable as well, can't it? It can be profitable.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the first time we went mining, you got a couple of million out of that, didn't you?
True.
Yeah.
Awol, to answer your question, by the way, if you can, the only reason to just get the base game is if you're unsure, especially on the PS4, is when you're really unsure about whether or not you want to buy the game, and you don't really have the budget to spare. Because Horizons is really worth it. It adds engineers which let you modify your ship, specialize your ship, making certain tasks a lot easier to pull off. Commanders let you do more. Well, Commanders is available to everybody. That's the fighters bit, but there's also part of Commanders is also the multi-crew.
Yes.
That's also part of Elite Dangerous Horizons only.
I'm just going to scan over the fact that I just
planetary landings are Elite Dangerous or are Horizons only. So
is your wing
it is really worth the additional money if you enjoy the game. Also, if you're uncertain, you don't mind waiting a week after release. Jason has a giveaway.
Yes, we do. Yeah, click the eye above me, literally the letter I, and there is a genuine giveaway, which I'm doing out of my own pocket. Yeah, it's closing a week after release. So yeah, if you feel like if you're unsure about buying it, then that would be a perfect thing to enter. Just watch the video. Don't disappear now, but you can watch the video. There's only a couple of things you've got to do. It's very, very simple. Watch it carefully, and feel free to enter. Is your wing beacon on?
Not yet. I will turn it on.
Oh, okay. Because I'm here now.
Not the thing yet, but it's a good thing that you mentioned it. Not sure if Soren is already in there.
I think Soren is in there. Oh no, he's not.
I'm on my way.
Hello, Will. How you doing, mate? Sorry, I missed you there. This version will include Horizon. Nice one. I can safely say that you know, if you're going to enjoy the game, get the full game. I really do think you should get the full game. Such
I'm
a
dropping
sweet
out.
little game.
What happened there?
Well, then you're going to put your
Jason?
you putting your beacon
on. Did you drop out of Supercruise?
No, not yet. No.
For some reason, it dropped me out of Supercruise.
Oh no, I'm sitting there. No. Yes,
Cancelling
exactly.
my nav on you.
Yeah. No, I'm sitting in Supercruise here, waiting to come out.
All right, I'm actually I'm gonna make the jump out of Supercruise in a moment, approaching the rings.
And I think it's a game that's going to keep on improving as well, genuinely improving along the way. They haven't finished with this game yet, and coming out on the PlayStation 4 is just one long line of step of improvements and additions. So it's a game you can sort of believe in and just hope that it's going to get better. But I do actually believe it with this game. We're so used to false promises as gamers, aren't we?
Indeed. I think as far as ambitions go, the big in the ring, by the way, but the biggest, if you look at what Star Citizen promises versus Elite, functionality-wise, I think they want the same things in the game.
Yeah.
The difference is you can play Elite right now without some of those functionalities, or you can play alpha functionalities of Star Citizens and hope they ever truly release that game.
Right, where are you? You're around the other side.
But I suspect that by the time that both games are out and have the full list of functionalities, they will be similar in what they offer functionality-wise, and the differences are going to be in the gameplay, in the leaning towards simulation, which Elite does a bit more, or arcadey, which Star Citizen does a bit more.
Yeah, they've all... Oh, God. Oh, I went too close to the star. That's fine. I think I've got to go round.
I've got my wing beacon out, by the way.
Yeah,
so,
I was on your wing beacon, but like a donut, I think I've got to go round. Engage super... Oh, no, I've got to wait, haven't I?
I'm seeing an eagle here, by the way.
We have a wanted person in the system.
Yeah, take him out.
Gladys Beresford, I'm gonna go for him.
Can you even buy a standard Elite for play? Yes, yeah, I think you can. Yeah, you can buy it. Yeah, you can buy the normal edition. Because they said they spoke about two editions. What about putting a fighter bay on a killback? Interesting. What about that, Asius?
Can do. It does gimp its functionality for anything other than combat, though.
Yeah. And we're going to go for a dedicated combat ship, aren't we?
Yeah, it's the killback doesn't really have the space to spare to really have a fighter on there.
Go to Supercruise.
Fighter bay.
Engaging cruise.
The PlayStation Store only has the full edition. I'm sure they... No, it's definitely available. It's weird that maybe it's a disc version then you can buy. They wouldn't only sell like the Game of the Year version with everything, would they? They definitely spoke of more than one version.
Soren, do you use plasma accelerators?
Yeah, standard edition. Where did you see that, MV? Is that a disc? Is it?
Explains why.
Right, I messed up a little bit.
But it explains why I saw the blue disco lights or the purple disco lights. Don't worry, I'm actually moving in as well.
Lovely.
Right, I messed up a bit, but I'm back on track now. No, I still think you're around the other side, aren't you? Oh God, I'm going to get too close to this. Right, I'm going to come out and go back in.
I mean, I only have mining lasers, but it's better than nothing, is it now?
Well, while we're streaming, Yabo, let's keep the questions to the chat, is all I would say there. Definitely, the Discord is a brilliant thing, but when we're streaming, let's keep it in the chat, because then everyone can hear it then. For fuck's sake, I will get you in a minute.
Don't worry about it. We're amusing ourselves with this little pirate.
I think it's because you ran the other side, and I dropped out the wrong side. Here we go. I'm making my way round.
Come on, why won't those mining lasers lock onto the bastard?
Oh, Asius is swearing. It must be bad. Here we go. Here we go. Right, hello from the Xbox dimension. Hello, Lacuna. How you doing, mate? You're more than welcome here. More than welcome. It's the same game, isn't it? That's the beautiful thing about it. Do you think the animation for gas giants like Jupiter will come to Elite? I'm sure they can. I'm sure they're working on things like that because they know what people want. You know, now, what people want and what people get are obviously two different things, but they know what we want. They know.
I suspect they actually will come to Elite, but mostly in the form of what's the word? Well, David Braben did mention that he has some plans for making gas giants landable.
Yeah.
I suspect that when that happens, if you have the landable thing, you will be able to see the layers of the gas giant as you approach them.
That would be cool, wouldn't it? I mean, look how beautiful this looks, you know. Hello, Morton. How you doing? Hello, Crucial. So how about an asp for pirating?
Asps are good pirating ships. They're decent all-rounder. They can do a bit of combat as a result. They've got the cargo space to go pirating. So yeah, if you're looking for a pirate ship, the Asp is a good way to go.
Right, I'm just about to drop out now. Finally, late to the bloody party. And you can visit Earth and all of our surrounding star systems as well, which I'm so looking forward to do. I don't think Aces is coming with me on that one. That's going to be a lone stream because that's against. He's a federal fanboy, isn't he? That's what it is. I'll have to drag Scarab or someone along with me on that one.
Oh, I think Vibe is a. I'm launching my first prospector, by the way. It's just the power that's been taken care of. No, the Federation has cordoned off Seoul for people who aren't part of the Navy flying in there.
Feds are the best.
Federal horrible.
Fed lapdogs. Oh, I'll definitely, I'll teabag everything, you know that. Everything gets teabagged around here.
By the way, guys, what are we mining for?
Teabags.
Same as usual, Painite, Platinum, Palladium. This one is alright, 32, yeah, it's not great, it's only silver on the light.
Yeah, I got 32% silver. Let me get my list out, which I've still got. I'm going to go over here and just do a little bit of exploring myself. Oh. I've just been scanned. Should I get out?
No, not necessarily. Does it say anything? Well, here's one with Sumerians.
Yeah, no crimes.
Yeah, that's a system of 40s. They won't hurt you.
13% painite.
Oh, hello.
Hello, sweetheart. I've just sent one out to there. Let me see what this one is. I know you're all on a computer. Will you or Aces also be playing on PlayStation 4? I'm going to tell you.
Personally, I will not.
Yeah, no, I maybe will. Yeah, I'm toying with it. I'll tell you what, I'm going to be totally honest with you. I got an email from Frontier. Now, I don't know if it's spam or not. They said something along the lines of, we like your channel, blah-de-blah, do you want to try the PlayStation 4 version? Let me know and reply whether you want EU or US version. And I thought, hang on, that sounds a bit weird. I looked into the email. It's coming from Beau Dares, someone that works at Frontier. If that's true, then I'll get a free copy, and of course I'll be playing it on the release day, of course. We'll see. Gold 10%, Parasidium 24%. No good?
Not as good as the one that Storm found us. This is 13% Painite and 24% Prosodium, so...
Alright.
Oh, we're looking for Prosodium as well.
No, it's more that Prosodium is a nice bonus. I think it's alright as far as I think Brazilium is alright as far as profit goes. I mean, the things I got between gold and silver on the last one, I kind of
Deploy
gave
cargo
up
scoop.
on.
Deploying the cargo scoop.
Yeah, so if it is genuine, I'll be playing PlayStation 4 the day it comes out, without a doubt. We'll see.
Personally, yeah, I don't have a PlayStation 4, so I'm not going to buy one just to play Elite on there since I already have it on the PC.
I would maybe believe too much in the good of people, but I think that might be real. That mail you got, Jason.
Yes, possibly. Yeah, they might have seen us, mightn't they? I'm always whenever I tweet the streamer, I always include them in the in the tweet. So you never know. Oh, I got to to weapons, and
And it would be nice to keep on the good side.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You can always see if they're willing to, because you did reach out to them as well. So
Exactly. Well, that's what's making me think it's not genuine, because I did reach out to them and said to them, would you like to add to my giveaway? I'm giving away one copy out of my pocket. Would you like to add to it? And I've had a couple of replies, but nothing concrete. So you
might want to actually contact the guy that replied to you earlier, say like,
yeah.
hey, I got this email, see if they
exactly,
know anything about it.
Yeah.
Also, they might want you to review it rather than
yeah,
give
exactly.
it away.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, that's what they're saying on that particular email. Yeah. Right. Let me look here. Let me concentrate.
Palladium, anything?
Palladium is not bad.
33%.
Oh, that's quite decent. What's in there, junk-wise?
Osmium and Samarium.
Yeah, that's worth it. That's definitely worth it. See, that's what I said. We have Soren with us and we find all the good rocks.
Olsen was in... We found... Hello, Psych, how you doing? We found ruins and we know of the homeland, but I don't think we've got there yet. Oh, awesome. Elite is built on real NASA data, so every... Yeah, exactly, Psych. That's a good point, actually. That maybe a lot of the PlayStation owners don't know. This map that we're playing in, the Milky Way, is exactly mapped as far as NASA can do it, or as far as the information we've got. So when you look out on the night sky, it's actually included in this game. And
you can actually tell which systems are, for large part, which systems are procedurally generated and which ones are not.
Yeah.
Because a lot of them actually have designations based on their star chart designations. Some of them have made-up names because people in the game, of course, live in them, so they get some name their system. But others are exactly the systems as you know them by the names that you might know them by, or you'll be able to find them in star charts. Anything with HIP or LHS, LTT, those are all star charts.
Yeah, exactly. You knew that though, just a game, didn't you? You knew it was based on real stuff, you know. Teabag Fargoids. Anyone want to join? Yeah, Tor. Of course. There's going to be no teabagging without me. Osmium. That was what? Oh yeah, Osmium is a yes, isn't it? Panite is a. Did I ask you about Panite? Is Panite?
Panite is a. That's definitely yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. It's a challenge on what to keep and what to get rid of here, isn't it?
You guys want gold, silver, and platinum?
Yeah.
Yes.
24% gold, 16% silver, and 9% platinum.
Yeah, that's nice. Let's get the rock you found us first with the palladium and osmium first. Then we'll move on to that rock.
Ooh,
actually, let me
still there.
Exactly, Vincent. Yeah,
I'm actually going to find my limpet at that rock that you find. So.
Yeah, the fact that it's based on real data, just that ignites different imagination, doesn't it, rather than just a made-up game.
A lot of it is also made up. But,
yeah,
there is, you know, stuff like Trappist 1, where they had the data. They updated the game's Trappist 1 to actually include that data.
Yeah.
But as long as it fits the way that they set up the game,
see you later,
they
Morton.
will try
Thanks,
to
mate.
include it.
Thanks for coming in, dude. I'm following one of your limpets. Which rock are you on? Or have you just sent one out?
Yeah, I just sent one out.
I keep saying.
It's basically so that Soren can continue scouting for us for a moment.
Otherwise, come to the one I'm pointing at.
Yeah, I've got one.
I don't know what to get. Actually, let me get rid of that because we're just about to find one with gold.
Get rid of something like Galite or.
Yeah, no, I've done
what's
that.
not
Yeah.
in this?
No, I've done that. But Pain Knight, no, I've got Parade Sublime.
Gold
No,
isn't
yeah,
in
get
this
rid
rock
of that.
anyways, I
Yeah.
believe. So.
Yeah, exactly. Which rock have you targeted?
Mine should have a little plus symbol next to it. A little diamond symbol is going to be Soren. Okay, I'm going to move on to this next rock. The one
Do you
that
think in
Soren
future
found
FDev will open up a second galaxy? My initial answer to that would be no. I don't see why they would, but I don't know.
At the moment, I don't see what it would add.
No.
I mean,
no.
sure they had it in some earlier titles, but it doesn't sound like something that would add much considering the size of this galaxy.
Yeah. Hello, JD. How you doing, mate? Sai says yes. Thank you, Chaotic. Yeah, it's nice to have the new people in, isn't it? And they're all lovely people as well. This game attracts
Considering
nice people.
it would, at the very least, statistically, it will take several generations in real life to visit every star in this galaxy. So, as in real life game time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So no, I don't think we'll be seeing the Andromeda Galaxy or something along those lines opening up. And I absolutely don't see what it would add to begin with. Considering that's a lot of empty space.
Keep saying resources unallocated. Let's get rid of that. I mean, I did.
Yeah, now we got some new stuff here, so
Yeah, exactly. Sai, more grind. Yeah. How can you?
So this
how do you
rock
tell
is
the
giving
difference?
us palladium, osmium, and samarium. So you want to get rid of something that's not one of those trees.
Yes. Yeah. Tors, how do you tell the difference between teabagging and humping in the league? Don't want to send the wrong signals. Stick around, you will soon learn the differences. Yeah, they're very, very subtle.
There's also the SRV glomp.
Yeah. Oh, yes, exactly. Yeah. Oh, actually, we should do that next. You know, just go and land on a planet and show the new players maybe landing on a planet and driving around in the SRV. I'm just up for like just doing silly stuff tonight.
Cool.
We'll see what time it is when we're done mining.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Good point. Yeah. I love the way Aces always slows me down. He's like, nah, just hang on a minute. And I'm like, come on, let's travel the universe. We can do this in one night. It's like being fucking Santa, honestly. And I love the grindy stuff in Elite. Everyone knows that, the regulars. And this is just more grind that I just really enjoy it. I love mining. I absolutely love it. Fuck knows why, but I do. I think it looks pretty as well. Rather than just flying through space and people coming in and going, where you going? You know, oh, I'm heading here, there, and everywhere. I'm here. I'm mining. Look at it. It looks pretty as fuck, and it shows the game off as well graphically.
You had a platinum rock, you said?
Oh, that was. Oh,
Sorry?
Okay.
You had a platinum rock, because I'm no longer seeing the.
The one targeted right now.
See you later, Tor. Thanks for coming in, mate.
I'm not
thanks
seeing
for
it, so it's out of sight of my sensor reach. I'll target you, so I know where to head next.
Yep, I'm right next to it.
Asteroid depleted. I was getting quite a bit out of that one.
Don't worry, we have loads here.
And there's still quite a bit of stuff to gather up. I'm actually thinking of updating my mining ship in the near future.
You need to mine 500 tons to access an engineer. Well, that's another reason to grind, isn't it, Jules? That's awesome. Nice one, Si. Yeah, we'll definitely look into that. We're always
I think it's Celine Jean or something, but before you get there, you need to do Bill Turner, and for Bill Turner, you need to do a bit of bounty hunting. So.
All right. Okay.
Besides, we haven't even gotten you ones that you already have access or that you could already get, like Elvira, like things. Also, you are leaving a lot of materials behind.
Oh yeah, I didn't collect that, did I?
I'm still hanging here waiting for my limpets.
I was wondering where you are. I was.
Just come here. Mine are much better.
Yeah, I was winging on Techno, and I was wondering where you were.
I'm still hanging here waiting for this palladium to be gathered.
I know. What a wasteful little tyke. Do they have tethers for docking purposes? Serenity has the Reapers with. For docking, you can have a docking computer that docks for you. By the way, if your ship gets blown up, is it lost forever? No, you can rebuy it like on an insurance type system. You get a rebuy cost, and you can literally just get back in your ship.
I can't really, I haven't really watched Firefly Serenity yet. A shoot, from all accounts, it's apparently a good series. It's not so much that they use tethers, but you can get a docking computer to do to automate the docking for you. One thing though is keep an eye on it. I've lost at least one ship to the docking computer acting up.
Have you really?
Yeah.
No, not ship to ship docking ministry. No.
No.
Ship to station.
Ship to ship docking isn't in yet. Wonder if it will be, and probably when Space Lax comes in, ship to ship docking will be a thing.
Hello,
then
Matthew.
Again, it's inevitably going to be disappointing compared to Kerbal Space Program ship to ship docking.
Oh God, let's not get back on that. Not yet, Matthew. Not yet. No, I will do though. I'll try and play that tomorrow. Yeah, I've just been so busy. Yeah, but thanks for asking though, mate. I appreciate that.
Alright, that's the last bit, I believe, so let's get my ass over there.
Yeah, you can dock your fighter ships, but no, that's not an automatic thing. You still have to do that manually, don't you?
True. You've done it, so you know it.
Yes, exactly, yeah. Awesome, Vincent. Yeah, no, you'd be better off on the PlayStation 4 version. Why not ship to ship out in space for smuggling or cargo? Well, you can do it all manually, Ministry. Yeah, you can do it manually. You can drop cargo and another person can pick it up. That's all cool.
Not well. You know, you can drop cargo and do it, so you don't need to dock for that.
Oh, does it? Oh, okay, Matthew. That's not a problem. Yeah, I'm not that worried. I was more into the single player aspect of that game, to be honest with you. I didn't I'll drop the ball on that. I didn't realise it was ending, but that's fine. That's fine. I'll just have to pass on that one then, won't I? That's a shame.
What's ending?
No, there's another game, a VR game, Lone Echo, which you'll love. It's all space. It's just going to be awesome. But there's the multiplayer area is gone into beta, which finishes tonight, which I didn't realise I was going to play it tomorrow. But that's fine. The game's out in a few weeks. You can transfer fuel, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So there's a collection of people called the Fuel Rats, for those that are watching, because I feel like I'm talking to new PlayStation 4 people. Obviously I'm not teaching anyone else to suck eggs, but there's a group of people that if you run out of fuel you can contact them and they will come to where you are and literally give you some fuel. How cool is that?
Yeah, in that regard, you know, there is fairly little use for docking as it is, because everything can be done with ship-to-ship transfer through these limpets that we're currently using for collection. Yeah. Or using your cargo cube. Maybe by the time that Space Lags come in, you'll be able to walk around ships and stuff. There might be reason to be able to dock.
Quince is nerfed, but still insanely profitable. I've always promised from day one that there'd be no exploits in. I'm not saying that is, and I'm not knocking you for doing it. Yeah, but
it is.
I've always said this stream will be exploit free. We're not going to do exploits. We're going to do it all the way it was designed to be done. So probably while it's in that state, I will never visit Quince.
At least not under the not for doing missions there. Maybe if a passenger were to take you to the Quince beacons.
Yeah. No, I've got it on pre-order, Matthew. Don't worry, I've got it on pre-order. Quince is not an exploit.
No, Quince is an exploit. It's a money-making exploit. It's tolerated because money-making isn't nearly as powerful as it used to be.
Yeah.
But it is really an exploit because it's basically a bug in the game code that makes it possible for you to do very profitable missions in Quince because it is an isolated system so far from the bubble. So that's why it doesn't set you to other missions. That's why you can do all your missions in Quince, really get back quickly and make that insane amount of money.
Watching your little limpets go to your ship and back.
And it's an exploit. It's in a grey area because it is a result of a programming error in the game. It's not as if you're going out of your way or getting a massively unfair disadvantage. But
no, if it's in the game, some would argue that it's not an exploit, is it? An exploit by definition is something that I suppose is an exploit of the game that's not meant to happen in that particular way. And you found it through the back door,
But Quince isn't supposed to happen either.
No,
in some cases, like skiing and tribes and stuff, it adds to the game.
Yeah.
But in the case of Quince, it is a thing. Well, I think part of it is it's probably not. It's not too big of an issue. I mean, yeah, if people want to rush ahead in Quince, then I think Frontier's thinking, well, let them if they want to grind money out that way.
And also, it gets
personally, it doesn't appeal.
It gets the community talking as well, doesn't it? It's a talking point, isn't it?
Well, maybe it doesn't appeal to me for the fact that it just sounds like a lot of boring work to get money quick, and then you have the money, and the rest of the game is just going to disappoint because you're not getting the payouts you're used to.
Yeah. Scarab's going to explain on this. It's the only landable planet within range of the station, and the RNG creates the mission. Yeah. And Sai is saying, Quince is anaconda money for him. It's a means to an end, isn't it, for some people, Especially if you haven't got the hours to put into it, it could be useful to get the ship that you want, wouldn't it?
Guys, if you have any more room in your cargo spaces you want to find me after?
Oh, we definitely have more room. So.
I have a 44% platinum rock.
Yes,
with a side dish of 7% gold.
Side dish. He's doing sides now, isn't he?
Nice.
Right, I'm just waiting for my little
dudes. Looks
to
like our limpets are done, so turning towards Soren. Yeah, limpets are done.
Where are we going to Soren?
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you to everyone watching. Still 45 watching. How cool is that? Feel free to leave me a like. Feel free to subscribe. You get your name up on the screen. I do lots of Elite. I do other stuff as well. I don't only do Elite. I do other space games. I do Oculus Rift, PlayStation VR. I do everything. So feel free to subscribe.
Can I weigh in on the whole thing here?
Go on.
Do tell.
I don't have a PlayStation 4. If I had one, I would probably get the game, even though.
Yeah.
The fact for me is that there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of playable hours in this, and it's so worth the money.
Yeah, oh god, yeah.
No matter what. And there's something for everyone.
Oh, that's definitely true. If you enjoyed the game, at least, I mean, some people just cannot get past the learning curve or just find it too thin. In that case, yeah, it's not the game for you. If it's in any way the game for you, it's a question of how much money do you want to invest in time you enjoy. If you can get 60 hours out of the game, you pay 60 quid. You're basically paying a quid per hour.
Yeah, exactly.
If you get only 60 hours out of this game, you're probably
not doing it right.
Well, you're not going to be playing. You're not playing a lot of the game.
No.
You are, but you're still getting about a quid per hour. I mean, how many AAA games are getting you a quid per hour in value?
Yes. Yeah, totally.
You're probably gonna get a lot better mileage out of this game.
That's one of the reasons for me trying to attract PlayStation 4 owners in tonight. It's just to show them the game. I think we've done a good job of that tonight, especially coming mining towards the end. I think that was a good choice. Because not a lot of people do mining, do they? Because they think it's grindy and boring, but I like it.
It's nice, it's relaxing.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're doing a solo, you can put on some music in the background.
Yes. Oh god, yeah. I mean, I can't do that, and I don't want to do that because I've got Asis in the chat, I've got Soren, and I've got the chat to deal with as well. But oh god, I can just imagine playing this with my favourite music on, which would just be absolutely awesome.
Or, you know, silly songs like the Oxcast, I'm a dwarf and I'm digging a hole, or
Yeah,
hi-ho,
exactly, yeah.
you know.
or even watching a film, you know, or listening to an ebook, or this game here could accompany so many things.
No, but even for the people who want something fast action arcade like,
yeah,
there's CQC.
Yeah, there's the online version.
Exactly that, and
exactly.
which will own your combat skills for the in-game, allowing you to make money and progress better.
Yes.
True. Even if you just enjoy the CQC bit, it's also going to just be, you know, if you can get 60 hours out of CQC, that's
nice one, Andy. Yeah, you run Interstellar OST in the background. Nice one.
But, you know, even then, even with all that stuff, I mean, there's inevitably going to be people for whom this is just not their cup of tea.
Yes, exactly, yeah. Yeah.
You are absolutely right, Soren. If this game is in any way appealing, there's probably something in it for you.
Mike, I don't know what you mean. Somebody once told me that the world was going to roll, and I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kind of dumb with a forefinger and a thumb in the shape of an eye. Okay.
Hey now, you're a rock star.
Yeah. Adjust Again normally does Passenger and Netflix, yeah. What's that saying? Netflix and chill? Nah, Netflix and Elite.
And chill.
Yeah.
Somebody lost the collector limpet.
That was me.
Yeah, this rock is a limpet killer, watch out.
Probably Mike, yeah, probably.
Now maybe we should explain to people what limpet killer in a rock means.
I think the rock's actually banging into our limpet, isn't it?
That's exactly what it means.
But
You
for
can
the
see.
people who don't know.
You see this rock rotating. Yeah, I'll explain. You see this rock is rotating around its axis. If a limpet gets too close, limpets are the little collector drones you see that away flying around getting stuff for us.
The little blue orbs.
Yeah. When they get too close to the rock in the path of the rock's rotation, the rock rotates into them. The rock's gonna win. So yeah, that means the limpet is dead. So a rock that rotates a lot, that results in a lot of limpets getting killed, is a limpet killer.
And you can't, you don't actually have. Oh, I'm so glad we went for that option. You don't actually have to have limpets. You could manually collect everything, and I think that would be a step too far. Do you think that?
Indeed.
It's just too far.
It's part of what got mining unpopular to begin with.
Yeah.
Way back when, the only limpets available were cargo hatch limpets.
All right. So you literally had to do it manually.
Yeah. I was gonna say something about it.
When you were a lad.
When Son and I started the game, that was indeed the way that mining went. You know, I haven't gotten into mining until after they added in the collector limpets.
Okay.
All right, we're almost done. Soren, have you found us anything good?
38% gold.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Aces, would you mind just staying there while I do the business on you?
All right.
What other chat gets you that?
If I can start calling you Julie.
Stay still, Aces. Stay still. No, stay where you are, Aces. Stay
Julie,
where you are.
do the thing.
Here he is. He's down there. Teabag the fucker.
Commencing teabagging maneuvers. Slide and glide. Low and slow.
There's nothing like the pride you get from being in a wing.
Being teabagged by GameTechUK.
I can see his cargo scoop from here. It's hanging out.
I bet it is. It was low and slow when it was dragging.
Oh god.
Oh god, son. Yeah, Soren, you haven't escaped. Don't worry about that. But this has been one of my favourite starts to a game. You know, I mean, I play a lot of games, and I play a lot of sort of 5 to 10% of games. I've never, in a long time, got into proper digging my teeth into a game like this, and I've really enjoyed it. Maybe we want to deploy cargo scoop mid-process. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Lego Dude, for subbing, mate. I appreciate that. And anyone else that wants to take a chance, you can see you get your name up on the screen. Feel free to absolutely new upgrade incoming. Awesome. Right, let me come and do some mining with you.
Jason, did you set up your camera controls yet?
No, I haven't. I will do that actually, yeah, to get some good pictures for people from the outside.
Oh, yeah.
Because you can get some amazing pictures, especially with mining, and you're seeing the drones going back and forth. It's
exactly,
beautiful.
yeah. Thanks, Spaceman. Thank you, Vincent, for subbing, mate. Appreciate that.
I should actually link the picture I made of this mining ship that I'm actually using for in our portrait, so you can use it as a thumbnail while we're mining again.
You can do an outside view, but for some reason, you can do a little bit. You can do an outside view, but for some reason it says not bound on everything. So I will look into that.
Yeah, you need to bank some of those keys, and then you can move the stuff
The
around.
lovely Scarab will help me with that. Of course he will. And this little area here is quite tranquil. We haven't been picked up by anyone, have we? What's that? Another Take That song, Scarab, that you enjoy? It only takes a minute, girl. Look at him, he was doing it as well. Look. There's nothing wrong with Take That. Fucking hell.
Next up, he's going to tell you to turn around.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What is this rock giving me? Gold. Okay. No, I don't want to get rid of gold because it's on 93%. Thank you, Solid. Appreciate that, mate.
You don't want to get rid of that one.
No. I've got Paynite 23%.
Yeah, Paynite is worth a lot.
Yeah, Palladium.
Silver.
Silver. Okay, yeah, that's cool.
So the branch is the least valuable of the stuff you've got in there, I believe.
Yeah,
so,
yeah, exactly, yeah.
In that regard, it might be worthwhile to have a look at the materials available. Have a look at the list on.
Ain't no stopping us. Oh god, it's gonna get song related now, isn't it? Thank you for joining me, I've really enjoyed this stream. Really enjoyed it.
You know, when it comes to songs, sometimes there's the urge to burst out at the song. It's just I win my way, 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 I win my way.
Oh my god! Can
oh,
you,
I
can
don't
you
fucking
kick me
start
out of
trolling.
the
Fucking start trolling, man. You're that guy, aren't you? You're that guy. 25 new subscribers today. Is that what it is? Oh, awesome. That's brilliant. I'm 10 away now from 1850. That would be sexy. That would.
Guys, do you know the rarity of Birthright?
It's shit.
Okay.
That's it. It's done.
Not mining that.
Bertrandite is junk material.
You checking out my stats, Yabo? You checking me out, are you? Checking you out. Thanks, Spacer. I don't know if I would call it fast growth. It's real growth. You know, that I could go out and spend a couple of hours. It's a bit like some of the exploits in this game. You could go out and I could do sub for sub, and you can even buy subs, right? You can do some dodgy things, right? I mean, I've been doing this for 18 months now, and I'm only on 1,800 subscribers, so it is slow growth, but it's real growth. Nice people that have come in and gone, yeah, I like what he's doing here, and I like the game he's playing, and I like the VR stuff. So I'd rather have slower but real. Certainly than sub for sub. I'll sub to me and I'll sub to you and all that rubbish. You know, no, it's not.
But isn't that also part of the sort of critical mass? Once you hit a certain critical mass, YouTube is recommending it to more people, so you get more subs.
Oh yeah, without a doubt, yeah. But at least they come to me for what we're doing rather than just.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. When I first started, that was what I thought was the done thing. Oh, sub to me, mate, and I'll sub to you. I'll watch your videos. You know, I was all so new to it, but it's just bullshit, you know.
But you're part of that new program there, running the prototype teabagging for subs, right?
Yeah, exactly. I was talking to Ambitious and he says post a live stream on Reddit an hour before you start. Yeah. Yeah, I'm in a Facebook group now, which I think is helping. Subscription. It's the final countdown. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Let's put some more stuff in here.
But don't stop. Oh damn, now I've got a very different song in my head compared to what I want to bring up. Because now I'm thinking, don't stop, never give up.
Yeah. It's the best you've done in 2 weeks. Fucking hell, Yabbo is watching me, isn't he? Yeah, no, it's all good. It's all good, mate. I want to play a lot of Elite over the next couple of weeks, certainly with the release of the PlayStation 4, definitely. Are you around in the morning, ACS? If not, I'll do Battlefield 1, I think.
Not sure yet. I mean, tomorrow I've got some stuff planned as well, so... Yeah, probably not at the usual time. I need to get
No, that's cool. Yeah, no, I'll play a bit of Battlefield tomorrow, I think.
Right.
Hello, Richard. How you doing? How you doing, mate? And when we go on combat, Richard is definitely coming along. He's the combat guy, isn't he? There's no doubt about that.
Also, obviously, I want to say I cannot in any way replace Asius, but if possible, I could sub for him when he's
of course,
when
yeah,
he's
definitely.
away.
Yeah, you could
and
be
you're
Soren.
desperate and you need your elite fix.
Yeah, definitely. I do want to do
But
a
again,
stream.
he needs to go solo once sometime.
Exactly. We were just talking earlier, actually, Soren. Someone said, "Oh, what are you going to do when Aces isn't there?" No, actually, no, I didn't say that. They said when Aces isn't there, it'd be fun to see how you get on. And I do want to do that. I do want to stream where I can replace Aces. I'll say, Rich has just gone in there because Soren said, "Oh, I don't want to replace him." Richard's got fucking yes, I'll replace him. He said. Oh God. Let me,
Richard, I thought you were all about upgrades, not downgrades.
Yeah, exactly. Richard fucking loves an upgrade. Jesus Christ. He's
Oh,
like
Asius, I see you found my latest bug.
Yeah.
Richard, that was my choice, actually. That was my choice. The combat is coming, don't you worry. I think my thinking was behind this game is that these grindy bits, the exploration, the mining, they're things that I don't think I can get from my range of games that I've got. I can go and get combat, I can get shooting, I can get combat. That's why I think I enjoy this game, is the relaxation, the chatting, the streaming of it, you know. I can go and get combat in any game I put on. So combat will come last in this particular game, but it will definitely come. There's no doubt about it.
Richard, he wanted to go mining.
Yeah, definitely.
He was the one to suggest it. I just provided him with a...
Oh, God, yeah. The reason I kept wanting to do it is that everyone was like, oh, no, don't do mining, it's boring. No, oh, what, the Boar Fest? No, I want to try it, and I like it, actually. And I think from a streaming point of view, it shows the prettiness of the game as well, the close-upness of the elements of the game. Whereas obviously flying through hyperspace on my way to a mission, you know, it doesn't show off necessarily, you know, especially tonight. I wanted to show off the game to potential PlayStation 4 owners. And Richard, I did join that group, and I've been chatting to a few people on there, so I think that's one of the reasons we got a few people in tonight as well. Went up to about 53 earlier, which is my record. And hopefully that will only get bigger as the...
Yes, Ministry, but it's only very temporary. My Beluga actually comes equipped with mine launchers. But yeah, in combat you can just drop mines behind you. They will remain there for a certain amount of time, and anything that flies into them takes quite a bit of damage after the arm. Which is part of why I have them on the Beluga. It means I could just fly away from pirates and still get a bit of bounty.
It works really well. I can concur.
It works extremely well. It's like 2 salvos of mines and anything chasing me is dead.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Actually,
you guys want some painite?
Oh yes, we do want some painite. As far as mines go, actually, you can build bombercraft with that. If you kit an Eagle for speed, a bunch of mines there, modify the mines for with reverberating cascades, you can go hunt big ships and just kill their shields with the mines before killing the hull with the mines.
Sort of popping at 20k live views when he strapped a camera to a vacuum robot. Oh god, oh god! The amount of things I see on YouTube, I see like kitten cam, where there's some kittens being born, and there's just a camera sitting in there, and I think, oh, that's cool. How many people? Like 50,000 people watching. I think, fucking hell, there's 50,000 members of the human race just staring into a screen. Oh, it does crack me up, you know. Lego dude only had about 1 day for PS4. Only about 1 day for PS4. I've never played, but I've mostly kept up with Elite, so I can't get... Yeah, you can't wait. Awesome, Lego. That would be cool. Hopefully we'll see some of you guys in the stream. I'll tell you what a lot of people do is actually have us on whilst they're playing, and I love that. I take that as a compliment. Almost like background music for the game, for other people playing the game. And, you know, you can drop on into the chat and ask questions. We'll hopefully be playing a lot around the release. That's my plan anyway. Anything like the when he strapped it to his dog, it had a lump. Oh god. Well, you know, sometimes I get my dog in here, don't I? And she comes up on the camera. I've got a beautiful German Shepherd. That's not clickbait, is it? Come and see. You will never guess what happened with my German Shepherd. Yeah, Spaceman says your mining has helped me to avoid mining.
See, we're helping people.
Yeah. I like it. I like it, and it's got to be done, like you say, for opening up one of the engineers. So I'm heading towards, you know, a certain unlock in the game. Love it.
It's also alright profit. I mean, I've got a friend who made his cutter with mining. Then again, mining was a bit more profitable then because there were a lot of missions asking for painite, osmium, that sort of stuff.
Is this one depleted? It normally says depleted if it's depleted, doesn't it?
I think it's depleted. It's also empty, so...
yeah.
I'm actually going for the rock that Sorn is currently targeting.
I also got a really nice gold one if you want gold.
See, he's doing new players a valuable service. Exactly, Richard. No, Richard is coming fighting with us. There's no doubt about that. Oh yeah, here we go. I can see you. And what a pretty little game. It really is. I love this game. I just literally love this game. Have you got a hangar for storage? Well, what happens is you can store different ships at different locations, different space stations. So at the moment...
You do actually have a bit of a hangar here.
Yeah, so I've moved all of my 3 ships to a system, and all 3 are there together. But you could store one across the other side of the galaxy and go and, you know, go to that and get your ship from there. And you can have them stored wherever. But at the moment, all 3 of mine are in this system here, which I think we've sort of called home.
Every station that has a shipyard, so any station that sells ships, also has a hangar for storing existing ships.
And you can, if you're at that station, you can actually call one of the other stations and get your ship sent over. There's a time scale, so it might take 40 minutes in real time for it to come
costs
over.
Involved as well.
Yeah, and a cost as well, but that's quite cool. You could get them sent there.
It's a really great way to, if you have a low jump range ship that you need to get halfway across the bubble, then that's a really great way to get them there without having to go through a million jumps.
No, but also if you're playing with your mates, I'm sure most of the money I've spent in the last month or so have been dragging my ships around following Jason.
Same here. I mean, I transferred most of my fleet, or half of my fleet to Eurybia. Now I've transferred everything back to Naganjin, but then again, I do consider Naganjin home, so...
Well, like Soren says, he doesn't really play this game on his own now, and I don't. I only play it on the stream. And do you play much out off stream, Soren?
I do play some, yeah, and I used to play quite a lot because of the grind and because, well, none of my mates were playing, so...
Yeah.
It's not that they wouldn't like the game, I'm sure. It's just that it requires a dedicated computer, gaming computer.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. If you see me keep looking over, yesterday, the other day when we done the stream, Asus gave me a list of ingredients when mining. So in this, you know, what to keep and what to chuck out. You know, so obviously I know now Painite. You know, we don't want to chuck that out, but the cheaper stuff, the more everyday stuff. That's why I'm looking there to see what I can chuck out.
So you had a rock with gold on it, you mentioned, or what was it?
It's targeted. It's right next to the one you've just been mining.
Yeah, that's the one with the gold on the indite.
Yeah, exactly, Richard. Yeah, the ship transfer costs scales upwards based on distance, but also ship price.
True.
I checked my
It's a
transfer
percentage.
price on my Corvette, and I think it was over $1 billion. Oh my god, it really? Oh, I didn't realise it was that much.
That's next to impossible, because unless you're bringing it from the bubble to Colonia or something, because it's only a fraction, and I've had a look at a fully kitted combat cutter, and the Corvette is in a similar price range. That's the ship itself is it's quite possible, because those ships the ships run about $1 billion.
Yeah. All right.
So it's $1 billion is.
That's a lot. You were mad.
Oh yeah, it's Colonia, of course. Yeah, Colonia. That's it.
And how long would that take, Richard? That would take obviously quite a while, wouldn't it? This one's got. Are we going for this one, Soren? No, it's got indite palladium.
38% gold.
Not the one I'm seeing, isn't?
I've got one with 36% gold and 90% indite. It's. Are you targeting the same one we are?
I've got a mission message. What's that? Why would I have got a message here then? Commander, we have a contact in Draguti. That's some important data that needs passing on to our client.
Oh, that's one of those random missions that sometimes pops up. Let's not do it.
15,000 credits. Fuck off. I'm fucking big spoon now, mate. 15,000. It called me on the first day, maybe.
Oh, Asia's the one you're pointing at. Is that empty?
No.
That's the one with the. So I had it for 38% gold.
Yeah,
this one's got 36% gold. Yeah, let's go with that. Hello, Nathan. How you doing, mate? It's like the gold rush of the 30s. Nice one, MVT. Yeah. 24 hours. Oh, okay. What? T-minus 24. Yeah, of course it is, yeah. Yeah, nice one, Vincent. Yeah, we'll be caning that. Hopefully I'll get a copy and I can start playing on the PlayStation. Looks pretty mining though, doesn't it, in the chat? I mean, it's a nice way to show the game off. It looks nice, doesn't it? Oh, you pre-ordered it, cool. I think it's the sort of game you could actually safely pre-order. You know, it's not full of promises and downscales. It's, you know, you already know the game, don't you?
Yeah, it's also a game that, you know, there is a lot of information out there.
Yeah.
It's not as if you're pre-ordering a game that isn't released. You are pre-ordering a game that's available on other systems, so you can see what it's like.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got a nice rock here.
You should each mine opposite sides to each other, otherwise limpets will steal your mate's material. Yeah,
no, we have the same lasers on the same thing, so it's going to just work out just fine.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It is a bit of a thing that when you are working with multiple people in the wing mining together, you want to coordinate that your laser to limpet ratio is kind of fixed, so you're not really stealing each other's stuff too much.
Yeah.
But beyond that, it's...
Hello, Eggplant, how you doing? No 4K, super sampling, or HD. Yeah, I know, but it's going to look lovely on the Pro anyway. They've got improved textures on the Pro, but no 4K at the moment. They said it's coming. So that's the main thing. Oh. It says my gold is at 100%. Why is that not? Is that because it's in the vent or something?
Are you full? Your cargo space?
Yes, I am. Yes.
Asteroid depleted.
And the asteroid is depleted as well. I think I'm done.
Ooh, that's a shame. I've got Aces. If you've got room for more, then I've got a nice little one here that has platinum, palladium, and painite.
Asteroid depleted.
Yeah, you're right, Scarab. Yeah, that is a good point. It does cane a PC if you've got your graphics full up as well.
Jason, you've got a bunch of limpets to use, right? Because those are probably...
He's full.
Yeah.
No, that's probably in part with limpets that aren't used.
Ah.
So my suggestion in this case is use some prospector limpets.
Yeah. Hello, Mark. How you doing? Noob question incoming. What are you mass locked to? I thought it was just for being within 5 kilometers of a station. Well, it's a station or well, we're right near the planet, aren't we? Is that what it is?
Well, yeah. It's more. We're not near the planet. We're near the rings. What you need to think. Basically, mass lock is a safety measure built into your FSD.
Yeah.
It keeps you from using your FSD when there are gravity distortions nearby that are too great. It's also why some ships have an extraordinarily low or high mass lock factor, because the ships are designed to either slow or minimally slow other ships, rather than it being down to the actual mass and size.
Yeah. Yeah, all good, Mark. All good. Mate.
But yeah, mass lock is a safety thing. It's basically to keep people from flying into the rocks at near light speed and causing issues that way. It's probably also to prevent the FSD from being weaponized, because even a pebble shooting into a planet at light speed is going to do massive damage.
That's cool, Mark. Yeah, I haven't got into that game. I should have done, but I haven't, so I'm not going to bother with that one. Yeah, I'm full. I've got no...
How many limpets do you still have?
12.
Alright, fire more prospectors. instead of having a dedicated prospector nearby.
Yeah.
Or dump the limpet.
Yeah, that's going to run into a problem because then my limpets are going to pick up his limpets, and vice versa.
Weaponized FSD. Fucking love it. How do I get me one? That's cool, Mark. That's cool.
That is actually the thing. The effectiveness of a the effectiveness of a drive is proportional to its effectiveness as a weapon.
I'm sorry, what?
The effectiveness of a drive, getting your ship around space, is proportional to its effectiveness as a weapon. If you have a drive that can propel your ship to light speed, it's going to be equally effective propelling stuff to light speed that you don't want impacting with planets and that sort of stuff. The energies involved propelling a ship can also be used molecularly.
The movie for what? It's what? They got a new Friday the 13th coming, have they? So I'm just chucking out these prospectors, yeah? Getting rid of them so I've got more room for other stuff. Is that what you're saying?
You do want to keep maybe 1 or 2 around so you can have your collectors refresh.
Okay.
When we reach the thing, but beyond that...
Yeah, exactly, Nicole, yeah. Makes you wonder why makers haven't hacked the FSD to drive the railguns. Oh, sorry, it's a, yeah, I'll get you. Sorry, I missed some of the chat there. Back up to 50 watching. Thank you very much for coming in. It's late in England, but I do appreciate you coming in. Maybe leave me a little like. What's the likes up to? It's what likes are we on? Hopefully I've got... I think we had 50 a little while ago, didn't we? And if you like Elite as much as I do... 63! Dear oh dear, that's absolutely awesome. Thank you very much. That's the most likes on a Elite stream so far. Thank you very much for joining in and pressing that button. And if you like Elite, and I don't only do Elite as well, I do I'm a VR channel, so Oculus Rift, PlayStation VR. If you like anything like that, but mostly Elite, certainly at the moment, feel free to press subscribe. You get your name up on the screen. And for those that have just come in, I have got a PlayStation 4 version of Elite with Horizons to give away, which ends a week tomorrow, actually, a week after launch. So if you click the eye above me, I think it's up this side in the top right of your corner, you'll see the PlayStation 4 giveaway video. After the stream's finished, watch that and you can enter, and it is a genuine giveaway out of my own pocket for the channel, and it will all be done fairly and transparently. One dislike. Well, we don't. It's still a rating, isn't it? We're not worried about dislikes. And I'm on my way to, well, 5 more subs gets me to 1850 subs, which is, that's brilliant. Well happy with that. Probably Vincent, yeah. We don't want any hate in here, do we? So yeah, we're going to go back to the station, and that will probably be the end of the stream, really, won't it, Asius? It is an hour ahead for you, isn't it?
Yep.
Asteroid depleted. Let's get the bits here. But that will be about, well, we've been streaming for over 3 hours now, so that's absolutely awesome. Love that. I stream Elite at least 2, maybe 3 times a week, easily, doing 3 hours at a time minimum. So we play Elite a lot. I've always got Asius and sometimes Soren in the chat. Asius is an absolute expert. I'm not. I'm a new player. So with time invested, if you are new and you're watching this and you're thinking about getting it, I've been playing this a lot, admittedly, and with help from Asius. But I've only been playing this game for a month, and I'm getting there slowly. But there's still so much to learn, which is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. That's a good thing.
And if anybody out there is in doubt, GameTech is very attentive to the chat. That's how me and Asius got involved.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's why I stream. Yeah, I don't understand it when you go into streams and they just don't look at the chat. I mean, you may as well just turn it off and play on your own, don't you? I come on here to interact with the chat because that's just the best bit for me. I love it. Oh, this one's depleted. I think I'm just still collecting.
Yep.
And just game, you won't see me in the baddest dude stream anymore. All right, okay. Cool, Mark. Got platinum, which is at 100%. Why is that not going over 100%? Is that because of my cargo? I'm completely full.
Yeah. If you have more spaces,
oh yeah,
though,
yeah, I have. Yeah, I just chucked out a prospector. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, what you can do is you can actually, if you open up spaces on your prospectors, on your or if you open up spaces in your refinery by dumping out stuff, it will actually fill up a second thing with the same
yeah
material, so it can go up to 100 again.
They banned you. All right. What'd you do wrong, Mark? Well, yeah, I think I'm. Hello, Vexagon. Yes, I have. I've got the Oculus Rift sitting right next to me. It's amazing. It's amazing. I don't stream in VR though. I am going to do some streams, and we've got a stream planned. It's almost like a sightseeing stream where I'm going to multi-crew with Asius, and he's going to take us to some of the prettiest sites in the game. I'm going to be in VR. I'm going to have the chat in VR, so I'll be able to still chat to you as I do now. I'm going to have a couple of cameras set up so I can walk behind Asius and have a look around the ship. I'm really looking forward to it, so that's coming very soon.
One thing to do there, you know, I've got a small list. Midland Hollow is on it.
Everyone says, "Oh, you got to go to Midland Hollow."
Also, there'll be candles.
Look at Richard.
Moonlight.
Yeah. I have saved Scarab a seat in your ship, if you don't mind on that particular one.
I don't mind.
Yeah, and if you don't mind, Soren, obviously, he's going to come into the ship. I think he's going to park up near us in his Asp, and then get in ours and have a little sit down.
I don't think he needs to even park nearby. I mean, I can invite him over even if he's halfway across the bubble.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you can just invite him, can't you? Yeah.
Exactly.
Just letting a pirate onto your ship, just like that.
I know, without even any fucking ID. Just let it...
I know who he is. Mr. Norton can take care of him. I'll escort him to the nearest airlock if he misbehaves.
That said, I still think there should be a voice attack made with Scarab. I would buy that, seriously.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Swearing at me at times and stuff like that. Oh, just get it. Oh, for suck's sake, son. Just get it right.
He loves an airlock. Yeah, he's going to bring the rum. Yeah, don't worry, Mark. We always welcome here. You know that. Right, I'm completely.
Okay, I've got a rock here with almost 40% platinum in it, so I do want to do this for the last.
Yeah, I can come and watch you and show the guys what it looks like from outside. I'm going to do a bit of sightseeing on you.
Be sure to close your cargo hatch so your limpets aren't going to steal the stuff.
Oh yeah, I'll do that. Retract landing gear. Retract fucking hell. Retract cargo scoop. Retract cargo scoop.
Retracting cargo scoop.
I will do Scarab. I will. I'm just going to watch a Scarab from the cab.
Then I must ask Soren, what sort of magnets do you eat that all the good rocks pop up when you're with us?
Yeah, exactly. He's like a rock magnet. He's like a fagnet.
Many people say it's about the equipment and the size of your prospector limbits, and I can say it's all about skill. You know, having the right eye for the right rock. Well, I guess you guys are full now. There's no more
Almost.
prospecting.
Teabag the fucker. Teabag the fucker. Teabag the fucker.
I'm still wasting
Commencing
9 bits on.
teabagging maneuvers.
I still have
Slide and
9
glide, low and slow.
Just
limpets on
teabagging you,
board,
Asius,
so-
alright? You carry on regardless. They're going to patch suicide winders. Alright. What do you do with the materials you mine? Well, we take them back and sell them. Some materials are going to be needed for engineers, but at this particular stage, we're taking them back and we're selling them. We're selling them.
Exactly.
We'll be able to
Pure
see in a
profit.
minute. Yeah,
Since
we'll be
we
able to
cannot
see in a
store the
minute.
materials, we cannot really. It's no use keeping them around.
Yeah, you'll see when we get back how much we make. It'll be interesting. We'll take a note of the money before. Let's have a look at Asius. Look, this gives you a good idea actually of the scale. I mean, look at the cockpit, right? Oh, let's not get in front of that. Now he is just a little tiny dot in there steering that ship, and look at the size of the ship. It does look absolutely awesome. I'm just going to come up to you at the front, Asius.
That's alright.
Don't shoot. Look at him. Look, they're sitting in there. That is. Oh, doesn't that look cool? That looks cool. I like that. Look at him sitting in there. Look, he's got no trousers on. We know that. He says it's hot in there. And look at the multi-crew on this particular ship. There's a seat underneath. So in this game, you can play with your friends almost. You can multi-crew and sit in their ship below them. But that gives you an idea of the scale of this ship and the size. Look how small he is compared to that. Carry on, Asius. That is a lovely paint job you got on there as well. I mean, what a game, you know? This is just one tiny element. He's being teabagged. Can you craft weapons for your ship?
Not directly, but you can
engineer
them.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks great, doesn't it? It's
You can craft ammunition, but it's mostly you buy a weapon and then you can have the weapon modified to have certain things. They have certain advantages in exchange for certain drawbacks.
Let's have a look at Ace's undercarriage as the bits are being collected. So do you actually see the limpets go inside the cargo hold? You do.
Well, not entirely inside. They will just move towards the cargo hold and drop them off.
It's over, dirty Imperial. I don't mind that sort of trolling when you come in. You're welcome with that. Game seems too grindy. Well, yeah, that is going to be an opinion. Seems isn't an informed opinion, though, is it? Kate Moss seems like a nice girl. She might be an absolute bitch, though, mightn't she? You know. Okay, Mark. Yeah, no worries, mate. If you Google Elite Dangerous Special Effects, you can see all the cool stuff you can apply to weapons. It seems grindy. It seems, yeah. I mean, Grand Theft Auto seems grindy, doesn't it? But you'll find fun in there. See you later, Mark. Yeah, we're going to go back to the station. Trust I got people playing this. I would never. Trust I got people playing this. Plus, I got people playing this I would never have expected. Yeah, I'm still shitting my pants trying to do data runs in a Sidewinder. Just getting into this. Nice one, it's. That's exactly how I started. Data missions in the Sidewinder. Oh, are you fucked off or? I'm left here on me out. Let's go and have a look at Techno, actually. Let's have a look at Soren. Soren, can I have a look at your ship, actually? Because you got a pretty little ship.
Go ahead, mate.
It probably will finish with a teabag, but let's have a look. You got tinted windows, didn't you? Of course you have. Oh, hang on. No, you haven't. There we go. I was upside down. Look at that. Look. Oh, look. That looks really sweet. And look at the scale of that ship as well. Because he's so... Look, that is brilliant. I love that paint job you got on there as well. Oh, this is just awesome, isn't it? Look at that. Yeah, just stay there, Soren.
I'm sitting very tight.
Teabag the fucker.
Commencing teabagging maneuvers.
Oh yeah.
Slide and glide.
That's automated, by the way. That's automated. That has got to be worth you pressing the subscribe button, alright? So do it now. Do it now.
Alright, let's get
There's enough detail. There's enough to do that you shouldn't get bored. No, of course not. No. If you're going to get bored in this, you're not looking hard enough, you know? Yeah, that's exactly what I did, didn't I? And yeah, Rich is saying never wanted to leave his Sidewinder, had to pry him out of it. I was happy with the Sidewinder, doing data missions, which is basically a takeoff and landing exercise. I think you could put so many hours into just that, getting used to it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's be sure to retract your weapons.
Yes. Thank you, Murph, for subscribing. I appreciate that.
But part of the thing, yeah, it's data missions in the Sidewinder is probably the best way to get started.
Oh god, yeah.
On small career missions.
Yes, yeah. Another subscriber, let me say that. I've done so well for subscribers today, I'm well happy. Blaster Master Gamer, awesome name, thank you for subscribing. Are we going back to the flag station now?
Yeah.
Because I'm done.
Oh,
I'm completely full.
Right, it's probably better to pass through the rings first and then jump.
Thank you to Kirk Douglas. I'm surprised he's still around and watching my stream. Thank you very much, Kirk. Teabagging manoeuvres. Look, Mum, no hands. Right, let's get out of here. Let's go and make some money. Yeah, thank you to all those that have subscribed. I do appreciate that. Genuinely, I do. And also for the ones that have subscribed, if you click the little bell next to it, a lot of people don't realise when you subscribe to someone, you only get notified every 3 or 4 things that they do. If you want to know whenever I'm streaming, click the little bell, and at least then you can decide if the game suits you, if the time suits you, and all that. Go to Supercruise. No, on Masslock. Don't go to Supercruise. Don't.
You can actually make the jump directly when you're out of Masslock. It's a matter of getting out of the rings.
Yeah. But yeah, the stream's going to end soon. It is coming up to 11:30 in the UK. I will be doing a stream in the morning. I don't know what yet, but I will be doing a stream in the morning. So it's 11 o'clock here, well, 11:30 here.
Yeah.
So about 9:30, 10 o'clock, I will stream something tomorrow. I stream pretty much every day. Vexigan, thank you very much for subbing, mate. Appreciate that. And also for those that have watching and are watching, I've got a Discord. Most of the people in this chat, myself included, obviously, I'm in there all the time. Aces is in there. Feel free to come and join. And Soren, everyone's in here. Everyone in the chat. You know, everyone is. It's a real good place to go. We're pretty strict. You can't just come in, start spamming and chucking up links and stuff. It is a genuine community place, and we want to keep it that way. And that's why it's a nice. You know, I get invited to Discords, and sometimes they are a bit of a mess. I have to be honest. But yeah, it is a nice place, and it will always stay like that as well.
We won't bite.
No, definitely not.
Unless you're into that.
Then Isis is at the first of the fucking queue. With his gnashers out. Would you what would you say? What would you lass as fun to do in the game? What would I do as fun in the game? Is that what you're saying? I personally like the exploration side, considering it's space and there's this huge open area to explore. I would call myself some kind of explorer. Oh, what class is fun to do? Exploring. I like exploring personally. Other people are into fighting, other people are into pirating. There's so much to do. So much to do. I want to get
trading is also a thing.
Trading, yeah, taking goods from one station, selling them to another, using external websites to find out who's paying the most for a commodity, and you know, it's awesome. Smuggling is fun. We haven't really touched on smuggling, have we?
Not yet. I mean, we've done a few basics of it with the passenger runs, because of course we have the passengers that value the privacy.
Of course, yeah, exactly, yeah. And of course, Scarab's going to say smuggling. Oh shit, I'm getting interdicted. Here we go.
Identifying threat.
I've got all that shit on board. They want it, don't they?
I'm coming.
Too much information, sorry.
You dirty bastard. I've just imagined Soren in all sorts of predicaments there as well. He's got some kind of mask on, in my mind. I don't know why.
Thanks for the mental image, guys. Poke out my mind's inner eye.
He's got a mask with a trunk on it, and he's pouring custard into it. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, screw that. I hope you get interdicted.
Oh God, never come onto my stream and say you're coming. Aces is such a dark horse though. Sometimes I don't know that. Yeah, too much information, Paul. This Scarab's gone, what the fuck? he flies his shit wearing a ball gag. Mask with custard. What are you talking about? I know, I don't know where that come from. Oh God, these streams do get messy, I do warn you. Mostly instigated by Asius, it seems. I'm so sorry.
The worst thing is, it's usually leading the horse to water bit.
Exactly, yeah, you just say it and then I'll fucking go off on one tonight.
I was quietly, and
he was coming quietly, that's the main thing.
Gallant way coming to the aid of my wingman.
He was, and we just take
when
the piss.
I was brutally humiliated. Will you?
Scarab just put mask with custard though, why? Oh, fucking hell. Hello Darren, how you doing? What have you been watching? Fucking hell. Giving the game away now, aren't I? Have you met aliens yet? Yeah, I think we just have now, actually. Oh, God. My sides are hurting now.
We haven't seen any direct alien shit. We have seen some indirect
yeah, you met
alien stuff.
Oh, God.
Well, guys,
I'm an alien AI now?
What I might need to touch on is some of the new things that has come out from LaveCon.
I didn't watch any of that.
I haven't really taken track of it, so...
No.
Okay, for instance, they have confirmed themselves that these are Thargoids. There's no doubt about it anymore.
We have already had the confirmation in-game.
Yeah, but now it's been official from the devs.
It's been official since before that because they did a live stream.
There's been 2 new pieces of equipment that has been sort of shown off that should be used against these aliens.
Oh?
Mustard mask. No, it's not mustard mask. Custard mask. Yes, it's even if you're playing in solo, all the information is exactly as it is. Yeah. Oh God.
I can't believe my talk with Asius about aliens is the sane talk here.
I know. Scarab just doesn't want to let the whole mask with custard thing go. He just doesn't want it. And by the way, I'm not picking my nose. I have got hay fever.
Stand the line, people. You'll hear them a lot more.
Stand the line. I think we've offended Soren just a little bit. I do apologise, Soren. It all got a little bit messy
I'm Danish. I can take it.
Oh God.
Just don't expect next time you get interdicted to get any help whatsoever.
No, RSI, I didn't actually. No. Would I have 2.4 ready for pay? No, not yet, Paul. No. No, it won't be ready just yet, mate. That's only in a couple of days, isn't it? Biscuits, yeah, you can trade tea and everything.
Welcome to this Imperial facility. It is a pleasure to have you, Commander.
No, they've only just released details of it, Paul. They haven't actually said when we're getting it. And I think there'll be more details to release, don't you, ACS? I don't think that's it. Do you think there's more, or do you think that is genuinely it?
We'll see in due time. I mean, they do want to keep some stuff for the updates themselves.
Yeah. Request docking. Request docking.
Request
For
sent.
anybody who might want to get more information, do a search on LaveCon 2017.
Sounds like a good plan. Obsidian Ant probably has a...
No, don't Google it.
So,
no, not
as
yours. No, they're saying Google mask with custard. Don't Google that. Google LaveCon.
If people want to Google masks with custard, they may. Google may very well say something along the lines of, "Please specify the type of custard."
Excessive speeding will not be tolerated.
Oh god, I'm googling it now. Oh god, Scarab's googling it now. He wish he hasn't.
But yeah, it sounds cool. I'm actually curious about the equipment store. Did they say much about it, or
Yeah, it's just a mask. Oh, sorry, you're talking
about the
Bloody
Soren's gonna go quiet in a minute. It's just a mask, Soren, with a thing. It's fine.
Oh, yeah.
I'm terribly sorry.
I hope you get scanned and
I
shot by the
instigated British unit. Forget what Monty Python does. This is real
Thank you,
British
Jan.
unit.
Thank you. Thank you. See, I don't see this in other streams. I just see like normal elite talk. We're talking about fucking masks. It's just a mask with a funnel. It's all gone tits up at the end now, isn't it?
Anyways,
Oh my
waiting on
God.
you guys to land so I can get you the.
And just to finish it off, teabag the tower. Teabag the tower.
Soren, are you in?
Commencing teabagging maneuvers.
Let's get you.
Slide
Let's
and
get you the
glide,
first bit of your
low
pay.
and slow.
Oh God. My
Yes,
sides are hurting.
Jason's already teabagging. So.
That is an option, Darren. That is an option. Deploy landing gear. I'm glad my missus ain't in. Deploy landing gear.
The gear is down and locked.
Oh God.
No, it's just one of the people I follow on YouTube. It's called Chaos Wolf. He used to be a
Oh,
really,
yeah.
really nice streamer. And he just released a stream about LaveCon, and he's showing off 3 pictures of equipment that that apparently they are showing off. For
Okay,
ships.
that's already over 1 million, mate.
Well, I'm just
In no
landing
small
now.
part, thanks to you,
Well,
Soren.
Soren was finding the good stuff, wasn't he? There's no doubt about it.
Soren, yeah, Soren finds us the best stuff.
You may alight when ready. Welcome to the facility, Commander.
Right, so we're on 17.5 million. Let's see what we can get it up to. I genuinely aren't picking my nose. I do get an itchy nose of hay fever. Right, okay, let's have a look. 30 gold. This is going to be awesome. So yeah, we are going to end the stream after this. So if you have come in, I do apologise. We are just about to finish. Confirmation with us. But feel free to like and subscribe. I'd love you to do that. Catch us on the roll next time. And we do lots of elite, and we talk filthy stuff as well. I mean, some of the topics on tonight has been absolutely awesome. I blame Sorum. He started it off, you know, with his talk. He's
Sorry,
staying,
couldn't help it.
he's staying quiet now, isn't he? You know, in this stream, anything goes, and anything does go as well.
I'm actually surprised I haven't heard the second standard line yet today.
Go on. What's the?
I wasn't expecting Asians to say that.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, things I wasn't expecting. Things I wasn't expecting myself to say, which was a mask with a funnel and some custard. Paul, is the grind in this rewarding? Yes, it is, because obviously you move up to better ships, and that takes you on to different tasks. So yeah, no, it definitely is. Yeah.
The thing is, yes, it is rewarding, but it can get a bit frustrating at times, especially with better ships where the initial ships are relatively cheap, so you are grinding less to get them. So there is a certain slowdown in the progression you get. It's a bit less now. I mean, especially with passenger missions, I've noticed it's quite easy to get quite a bit of money, even for people who don't have the focus to grind out a certain small bit. The passenger missions are a great way to get a big payout for a single mission, as opposed to trying a lot of small incremental things and having them add up over the course of 2 hours of play.
Scarab says the next stream title should be PS4 Special Edition featuring a mask with custard. What did you find on Google, Scarab? Because I literally just made it up out my head. I mean, obviously I've seen some weird things. That
Sure you did. Sure you made that up out of your hat, Jason.
Fucking hell. Hello, Survey. How you doing?
Can I add to what Aces just said here? Was that there's actually also other ways to make quite legally and without exploiting the game quite a bit of money in the game.
Yeah.
The passenger mission obviously is that Aces mentions, the exploration data payout have been almost doubled recently.
Yes.
That's
And
good.
I have actually made quite a bit of my money, and I'm doing pretty well. I've got 500 million on community goals. Participating in community goals, because you do get some really, really, really nice bonuses sometimes.
Sure.
For very little work.
I'd say one of the biggest things where the payout does not scale so nicely is bounty hunting, because the ships, the value of the ships does not increase drastically. So if you already have a tactic for taking down bigger ships, you know, you're not going to get much more out of them flying a bigger ship yourself. And if you can take out a ship in the further lands, the Anaconda you get next might do it a bit quicker, but it's still going to be a similar payout at the end. Well, the risks increase quite a bit more because from a vulture to the further lands, that's already a few million in buyback costs that it increases. Further lands to Anaconda's another couple of million on top of that. So
yeah,
it's the combat bits where the risk reward doesn't scale nearly as much for the grind involved, but it's even then there's ways to make decent money in that.
Can I ask you two very knowledgeable people?
You're not talking about me, are you?
In each way. No, but you know a lot about PlayStation, for instance.
Yeah, okay, go
on. What about something like community goals? Would
no,
they be the same?
They will be the same, Soren. They've already they've already confirmed this. They're going to be the same.
Okay,
they are even linked to the same servers. So anything they contribute on the PlayStation 4 or on the Xbox also contributes to the PC community goals and vice versa.
Which is cool, isn't it? I like that.
Perfect.
The only thing where you don't have,
by all means, it's a great way to participate in the community by doing the community goals, and you actually do get around the galaxy as well. And
exactly.
Bubble.
And
also,
as you, I was just going to say, also with that, Soren, if a PlayStation 4 player finds an unnamed planet, then that works for us as well. That's what it's called in our version of the game.
Right. So basically, what is called the background simulation
is exactly the same.
Yeah, the background simulation is completely shared. The only thing that isn't shared is matchmaking.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Another thing to do, by the way, or another thing to note for PlayStation 4 members, but also for newer members on other platforms, is if you are looking for more community, people to play with, you should look for wings that do the sort of stuff that you want to get involved with. And there are wings for literally anything. For every power play faction, there is at least one wing for PvE, PvP, trading, bounty hunting. There's even a wing that dedicates itself to researching the aliens in the game. And they've been going at it since we only had unknown artifacts.
All right.
And one thing I'd like to add to that is that I tried early in the game also to do a lot of open play, and I did experience hardcore PvP players shooting me to bits.
Yeah,
that did happen. So I went back to solo for a time until I discovered one such group that Asius has mentioned already, called Möbius.
All right.
Which I was allowed to join, and they have a very strict no PvP policy.
Yeah, Möbius is basically
PvE, allows you to play your very own game and still get the feeling that all of a sudden you jump into a system and wow, there's actually a human player.
Well, that's what our private group is about, isn't it? Really, you know.
Exactly.
It kind of is, but Möbius does it in a lot larger scale. They are dedicated to giving a PvE experience for Elite, where people can still meet each other.
Yeah. But you know there's going to be griefers in there, surely. There's going to be, isn't there?
Yeah, but they are going to be quickly banned. That's the thing with Möbius.
Yeah, yeah.
Thing with... But yeah, there's groups like... there's basically groups for anything that you might enjoy in the game. For that, you can check the Frontier website. You also have tools like Inara, which lists a lot of wings on them.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Plus something as simple as Facebook. Many of these groups are on Facebook.
That too.
The better thing is to join our Discord and talk with us personally. That's the better thing. We might even start up a PlayStation 4 section of League. I don't know if we need to do that, but like a player request. I mean, come into our Discord. Links in the description. Most of the people in the chat now are all in the Discord, and there's a lot going on in there. I've just gone into passenger missions, and I've literally got 0 out of all of them. Is that because I have to reload, or is that sometimes does that happen?
What sort of passenger missions? I mean,
literally all the passenger missions are 0.
You don't have any cabins.
Oh right. Yeah. No, I do. Yeah.
No, you don't.
Don't
You kill back.
Oh, of course. Yeah. Of course. Yeah. Yes. And also, I was going to ask you actually that might answer that on the mission board. The community goals, the one we were doing, have actually finished. Does that mean we've got to go there and collect our money, or?
Yeah. Or we have to wait it out. Then again, I suspect that we will be having our ship, or we'll be having your exploration ship before those 2 weeks are over.
Yeah, so we can just nip back there. It'd be a piece of piss, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, it says completed in my my transactions panel. It says complete. I just need to go back there to collect the money, don't I?
Exactly.
Yeah. Awesome.
What kind of bonus are you getting for that?
One is $500,000. Your rewards $500,000. I'm going to get $1 million for both of them. I mean, that was worth doing, wasn't it?
That's all right money.
That's one run you did, right?
Yeah, one small run with
Yes.
even minimal cargo, I believe.
Yeah, it was.
Exactly.
Yeah, one of each. It was. I've got it written down here somewhere. What we got. It was literally one of each, wasn't it? It wasn't very much.
No, you had something like 16 each. I had something like 12 each.
No, I mean one of what they were asking for. We didn't do
Yeah.
more than that, did we?
True,
Custom
but,
master.
it's more about the tonnage that you deliver than about the variety of stuff that you deliver.
Yeah. When I can play on a better PC and in VR, I've got to tell you, in VR though, this is amazing. And each faction shows a number. Yeah, exactly. Scarab, I get it now because I'm in the wrong ship. Right, so yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Thank you, ACS. Thank you, Soren. Thank you to everyone in the chat. This has probably been one of my most enjoyable streams. Honestly, I've absolutely loved this. And our streams just seem to be getting more fun. I think maybe as I'm getting better in the game and I can concentrate on having fun, which is why I stream, because I just love having a laugh. This has been one of my favourite streams. So before you go, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Leave me a little like. 70 likes as well. That's absolutely
71.
awesome.
Yeah.
71.
Nice.
So yeah, please subscribe before you go. I don't only do Elite. I do lots of VR and lots of gaming in general. I'm going to be doing a stream in the morning. So it's 1:45 now in England. I'll be doing a stream about 10 o'clock. Join me now. I don't know what it is. It'll be something. Thank you, Asius. Thank you, Soren. Thank you, everyone in the chat. And we'll see you next time.
Fly
See ya,
safe.
people.
See you later.